everybody! Welcome to my workshop. We have some beautiful cabinets, courtesy of the Chaos Cultist. Actually, he spent the last, 2 days, I would say, 24 hours maybe total, putting it together. Your back's feeling it a little bit.
I only really worked out for maybe 12 hours in total, 2 batches of 6, but I can't lean over very well right now.
Yes, no, you really can't, which means that I will be the one doing most of the organizing, which is fine because I'm going to be the one mostly commanding this workshop. And I have no idea actually where I want to put things.
Well, give you a little bit of a pan around.
Of course.
So, people get a concept
also,
of
hello to everybody
what we're
in chat.
dealing with today. There we go. Let me turn this around so I can actually see what I'm filming.
Of course,
that would be
please do.
nice. All right, yes.
Ta-da!
You saw this workbench get built
A couple days ago?
last stream, last week. And now we need to put all of this stuff.
Yeah, so this stuff on this shelf, all of it except for this box, will hopefully
Live in there.
live in here somewhere.
Yep.
However, I don't really know exactly where I want to put things. Now, I do have one idea. I have one thing that I do think I know, and Chaos Cultist and I talked about this a little bit. And I do think we want a charging station is probably the first area I want to figure out.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be a very important
That's
area.
gonna be down there.
I thought this cabinet, was this what we decided?
Yes, because
Okay.
behind here I can use the fancy zoom functions.
Woo!
So behind the Lego man there, we have an outlet.
Ta-da!
And that's going to be the easiest outlet to reach on the Huskies.
Yes.
So now there's not really room behind that work table to run a cable, and I didn't run one beforehand. So,
Oopsies.
yep. And all this is bolted to the wall.
Yes, we did secure it all to the wall. It's also secured
To each other.
It's all secured to each other, so feel really good about that. I almost had a disaster where I thought, I don't know how it happened. Clearly, it's my muscles, my strength. I just don't know.
Or we just didn't notice until after you had tried putting it in.
No, it's my muscles. But I bent one of the one of the brackets was bent for the tabletop. So I left the room and I let Chaos Cultist deal with it, and then I came back into the room and there was a tabletop. So I was very pleased by that. Also, I just want to say hello to everybody in chat because there are quite a number of you. Specifically want to call out all of my Hobby Night Legion members. Specifically Luke Havman. Let's see, I think, oh my god, I hear my cat screaming in the background. Graham
He's beyond that door.
He is beyond that door. We were going to try to have it open for him, but we couldn't get it to...
We couldn't block it off entirely.
Even from it being down, because of the legs are too, to keep it too far from the
wall.
Okay, I understand why. I was like, I thought it worked pretty well there, but no, I get why you did.
Well, we need to go in the door frame, and our little wall thing here is wider than the door frame is. So
yeah, that wouldn't work.
It's more for wider portals.
Exactly. So unfortunately, we can't have the door open for them. So you may hear them howling in the distance. Maybe at some point we'll bring them in. We'll just keep
We gotta
an eye on
clean
them.
this area up fully because we haven't fully de-spidered the garage yet.
Yeah, although I do think it's fairly clear, but yeah, there's too many little areas right now where they can hide.
And little leaves have maybe blown in when the garage.
And I don't want them to start eating those or something. So yeah,
bugs
I don't want them to be in here until it's cleaned up. But that's what we're doing today, everybody. So charging station, I think, is first priority. We know where it's going to be, so I think we can set things up. Now the plan is at this plug, we're going to end up running some cables down, and I think having something sit both here and then inside of the drawer.
So what we're going to actually do,
yes,
is we are going to run a cable that is going to run from the outlet move Lego Man.
Lego Man.
Yeah, so we're just going to run a cable from that outlet. We're going to run it along the long-term plan is we're going to run it along the side of the cabinet, magnetize it down into this corner. And then it's going to go down over the Husky, where the little Husky sign is there, into the gap, and it's going to go behind to charge inside the cabinet.
Got it, okay.
If that makes
That does
sense.
make sense. So yeah, this one opens up, we've got the shelf in there.
Yeah, let me move the camera for that one. One thing we're gonna want.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go inside and go find it. Is you're right.
Oh, I was just checking chat.
I'm sorry. I was about to say I'm about to leave, so I'm not gonna be moving the camera.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna keep chat here.
You want me to go back to Y?
No, this is fine.
Okay. I am going to go find another power strip.
Oh,
to
good
put
call.
down there.
If you don't find one immediately in the office, I put a lot of the cables and such into the Lego room because that's where all those boxes are.
Yeah, I'll find one real quick. We might also pull one of these second cables for that.
Oh, that makes sense. Irish in Tennessee. To answer your question about where I'm going to be putting the paints. So most of the paints are actually still going to be upstairs in the hobby room / my office. This is where a lot of my priming materials are going to end up living. I do think I'm going to eventually convince the Chaos Cultist to put the airbrush equipment down here, because while we do have a space, like a window to be able to set up ventilation and everything in there, I just feel like I'm more likely to do it in here, where I know it's less likely if I do fuck up and accidentally overspray outside of the box or whatever. It won't matter because it's in the garage as opposed to inside the house. And I think I'll just use it more if it's in here. So those paints might eventually come in here, and that might change things up a little bit. For right now, though, the main thing that's probably going to stay in here is spray paints. But even that may... I don't have a temperature-controlled garage, so I have to make sure that it's never going to get so cold in here or so hot in here that it's going to be a problem for those cans. But they may end up living in here, the spray cans. I do think I eventually want to bring the airbrush equipment down here.
That would make sense.
Because I feel like I'll use it in here more. I was telling chat this. I think I'd use it more if I was in a place where I felt like I could be messier with it in case there was like a disaster and I sprayed wildly or something.
Alright, so the first question is,
yes,
are we going to want this power strip on the bottom shelf or the top shelf?
I think the top shelf, because I feel like we can probably...
There's space between, yeah.
Yeah, and put some, and run cables up behind it if we wanted to, like, do that. So I think on the top shelf.
Alright, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take one of the hex wrenches that's in the plastic bag in front of me right here.
Ah, got it.
And you're going to want to use that to remove the grommet from the back panel on that upper shelf. And when you get down there, I'll adjust the camera.
Alright, so what am I'm removing the grommet on the upper shelf?
Yeah, on the back wall, babe.
On the back wall.
Yeah. Yes, there is.
I see one hole. Oh!
Alright, let me give you a light. That's probably part of the problem right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ah, there isn't one on the top.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, because that's the grommet.
Yeah,
right?
the grommet's on the bottom shelf.
Okay, well then I guess we'll put it down there.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to.
Yep, alright.
Sorry, I think some of the taller shelves have grommets running the entire way.
Ah, yeah, these ones do, I think.
Yeah.
Got it, okay. So I need to do what with this then?
You need to use that to remove it, as I said.
Oh. Like,
Well, let me adjust. We can't see at all what you're doing.
I apologize. There we go. So do I just I'm trying to remove that.
Yeah, you put it into the hole and you turn. Assuming it's the correct size.
I think it's too small. Let me get a slightly larger one.
Apologies.
No, that's okay. I was not understanding what my goal was.
It's to remove the grommet from the back panel.
I understand. Okay, this one's a little bit larger. Hopefully this one will work.
Yeah, the one that came with the kit we mixed with all of our other hex wrenches.
I think actually these might be the one that came with the kit.
They should still be in their little baggie.
Yeah, this is that one.
Okay. You need a knife?
Nope. Use my strength.
Why don't you just use the knife?
Use my strength. Oh my god, I don't look directly into the light handler. Okay, no, that's actually the same size as the other one, so...
Alright, well just use some clippers or something to remove it if that's the problem.
That is a good call. Those are... I don't actually have any clippers down here.
Okay. Alright, so step one of this entire process that she promised me she'd be preparing for this morning
I didn't realize that I was gonna need to be clipping metal. I apologize for that.
I asked her to read instructions. She didn't do that.
When did I not read instructions?
I gave you the instructions for the cabinets.
Oh.
And they tell you how to do this part.
Yes, I see. Okay, I'm gonna try these to see.
Please get some clippers.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run upstairs and grab some.
Because I thought you were... Okay, can you... Oh, be right back.
Do what?
Be right back.
Oh, yes, let me flip us to be right back, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, well I went to go get clippers because I thought I was gonna need that, but then Chaos Cultist with the hex wrench that I thought was too small.
She stepped away. Yeah, it's small. You put it through the hole and then you pop it up.
Oh.
You leverage it out with your crowbar.
I was twisting.
No,
because
no.
that
You
was.
just pop it up.
I see. I'm a.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I was twisting, and that's why I was like, "This isn't working. Let me flip it."
Yeah, no.
I understand now. Okay, and now we need those rings, right?
Yeah, you want to put a grommet in it so you don't affect yourself.
That was.
Not a grommet,
O-ring?
Yes, thank you. I said that word so many times, it's burned in my mouth at the moment.
Alright, let me get this in place. So
You need light?
Yes, that would be helpful. I can kind of see it, but not like really.
I can kind of see you.
I'm sorry, I'm low.
Like, if you're gonna be down here for the entire stream, I should move it.
No, I'm not gonna be down here for the entire stream. I'm just doing this to get this ring.
Very good.
There we go. Okay, so it's a little bit of a thing because it was a little bit weird. Okay, so we got that in place, which means we can now put cables and everything in there.
Yes, and that cabinet pulls out.
Yes, we can take the cabinet or the
Cabinet.
yes, the full cabinet exactly.
The bottom.
Because we didn't; those are not attached to each other. The only thing that's not attached to itself
Is the bottom.
or the
three.
wall are the bottom three.
Alright, so can you go ahead and pull the bottom shelf out?
Yep.
Now I'll pull it over the phone. Over the phone.
Yep. Just
You're under the phone.
I see it. There.
Because we're gonna want to be able to get behind it. Because we need to thread this.
That makes sense. All right.
Great job.
Well,
Alright, now this is where we're gonna find out. Going through the front. I'm just trying to stay off camera right now.
all right. So
You're wandering off to weird places.
we're through. Thank you.
Before this, we were like, now you're gonna be the one on camera. I'm gonna operate the camera, right?
Yes.
And she was like, yes. And then she wanders away.
I want to see. I'm gonna test real quick to see if I can get it to sit on the top one.
Okay.
If I like set it up.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move this camera because, unlike what she was saying, she is gonna be spending a long time down here apparently.
Okay. Apparently, I will be. So sorry. I thought it was gonna be a little bit faster than that.
Angela.
Yes. You're right. Okay. So
Excellent. So here's the thing that I've been trying to check before we wanted to do all that.
Yeah.
Do we have enough cable with wherever you're going to put it to do the loop around like we were just talking about, or do we need to bring in an extension cable?
I think we're gonna have enough. Let me get this a little bit more positioned so that it's fully, so we have the full length of the cord.
It's got to go up, forward, up, and back, and then up.
Yes. And I am...
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna have that. Okay, that makes sense. Even with it going in a little further, there's still not a huge amount, so...
Yeah.
Oh, and Luke, thank you so much for the gifted membership.
All right, with
You are
that
amazing.
in mind, we're going to go ahead and remove that black one from the cabinet.
Okay.
We'll use this one instead.
You got it. Oh, this actually I think will be even better because the cable is slightly thinner. Sorry, didn't mean for that to be loud. It's also thinner, or it's longer, yes, and so it'll definitely work for our purpose.
And what I was trying to say is it will fold to the side of the cabinet more easily due to the connections it has.
Ooh, that's a good point, yes. Just feed this through a little bit.
Can you turn the cabinet so that the viewers can see?
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. How's that, better?
That's great.
Perfect. Can you do me a favor and just look on the back side and see how much I have over there? Because I'm trying to leave a little bit of slack so that this is, we can pull this out if we need to. Oh,
I think we're good.
I think, yeah, more than do then. Like, oh yeah, because that's not bolt. Like the back side was bolting a little bit with the black cable, and it's still doing it stitch with the yellow, but not as much. That.
Put more of the cable on the bottom of the shelf.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Or else we're gonna be fighting gravity the entire time.
I agree. There we go.
Yeah.
I think that looks good.
That does.
You know what? Realistically, are we actually ever gonna try pulling this out? Or
Not
just...
really. No.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna thread the.
I was wondering why not. There's going to be about 6 inches of space behind the cabinet.
Sure, you're right. Okay, cool.
All right. Cool. So now go ahead and hand me the black one.
Yeah, there you go. I'm
Thank
also
you.
gonna check on chat real quick.
Please.
Yes, Nigel Pickett, welcome to the Hobby Night Legionnaire. And Solid Monkey, also welcome to the Hobby Night Legionnaire. Luke, thank you for the 2 gifted memberships. You are amazing. Also, hello to all 51 of you who are watching. It is lovely to have you guys here. Okay. Do you have RCDs in the US? I'm not sure if I know what an RC is. That a type of cable?
Might be a store.
Thank you, CPF. I really am enjoying the setup so far as well. Okay, so is the next goal just to fully move it back into?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and probably want to stand up for that. I'll move the camera again. Come with me, Chet.
I'm just closing this.
I'm kidnapping Chet.
Oh no, chat! Oh. Hello. Alright, let me get this in place. There we go. I think we're... There we go.
Alright, so then what I would say is take the yellow cable and go around, go behind the Gundam wing, or the wing Gundam, excuse me. Plug it in and push the excess behind the, cabinet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, now try looping around, plugging it in. So you want a little bit of slack.
Yep. Bottom one, you think?
Yeah, I think it's right now.
I don't know if this is intentional. It's probably for clipping when you're wrapping it up, but I also feel like this allows another cable.
No, I think that's
just for wrapping.
The angle wouldn't work.
Okay, fair enough. And stuck on all the cable.
Pull the line around first.
You know,
I think you want to just pull the cabinet back out.
No. I got the.
And we're gonna get some cable organizers for this because the plan is
Probably the LTT ones.
yeah, some of the magnetic ones that line.
Well, I also want to order that that new mouse pad that's coming out that they have. Like, I want to get you that one.
Well, thank you.
So I figured we might as well get the cable things too and be a total chill.
All right, so now we're actually gonna check because I've never checked if that outlet has power.
Oh, good.
Yes. So let's plug this in. It should light up. Oh, sorry, she has to chug.
One moment. Sorry, I was like needing refueling. Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the first one. I'll hand you things if you want to sit down.
Okay. I don't actually. There's no like reason I should plug.
No, they are all the same voltage.
Okay. Why do they separate?
In case you have a really big chunky plug.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was like this one has more voltage.
No, it's just whether or not the so did the light turn on?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that one has power.
Oh, actually, you know what? We would have known this because this has
The
power.
power. I don't like it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So one of the things that I do still end up wanting to, I do think I'm going to want to get liners eventually. These are sliding a little bit, and I'd like them to be a little bit more stable, like. Just
Okay. You think they're gonna run away, like when you're not helping them?
No, they're probably not.
Ants are gonna pick them up and then run off.
Oh my god, what if the ants stole my power tools?
The Black Legion.
Oh my god, no!
I just watched Ants in Canada.
Yes. Alright, I think.
Alright, so you got your three.
I can, yeah.
Present them to the crowd.
I can do one more actually.
Well, we only own 3.
Oh, okay, cool.
We only have 3 charges.
Look, they're working and they're charging, and it's beautiful. Here, give me 2 other batteries just to throw them in there and make.
These 2 are full, so don't charge these yet.
Okay. I'm gonna put the batteries themselves like are on the bottom.
Okay.
Or should I? No, I'll just put them in the top.
No, put the full ones on the bottom.
Okay, full one's on the bottom. Is this one full as well?
Yeah, they're all reading 4 bars.
Okay. And that's fair.
So they might be down a tiny bit.
Yeah, we've kept them pretty charged. So.
I kept them already. And the only other one we have is in this light.
That makes sense.
So I'm going to keep it in the light for right now.
I think that makes complete sense. Oh. Alright, well that's looking good. Okay, you said RCD is the reverse current director. I see. It blocks current in the event of a system failure. All your extensions are professional grade, so are hard to use themselves. So protecting you. Yes, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And we have modern construction, so when it comes to the actual house.
Yes. I think everybody ends up at the point where they need to organize their house. We moved 6 months ago, and like this is the first time we've had like a real garage where we haven't had to put the car in it, and we've actually been able to do stuff with it. And let me tell you, it is a blessing.
So I also, in the spirit of that,
Yes.
let's go ahead and make that the lighting
Okay.
cabinet, just because I'm thinking of other things that are kind of appropriate for
I think
it.
that's a great call.
Here's another one.
Okay. Thank you.
Lamp light.
So I'm gonna take up much space.
I think we can get like built.
Probably get some organizers or something down the line that like help. Just stretching my legs for a second. Is there anything else you think we need to put into this cabinet right now?
That's what I was going to ask you. Obviously, and also keep in mind I want to put this battery in this light.
Yes, of course. But like beyond that, I don't think there's anything else.
Not immediate.
Okay.
I'm sure, as we go through this, we might figure out other stuff.
Do I need to take this one out? Is it fully charged now, or
No, it's charging.
It's charging.
Just leave it. It'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
It'll stop charging it when it's done.
Okay. All right, cool. One drawer down, everybody. All right. I think the next thing then, now that we've sort of situated charging station, is probably figuring out where a lot of these tools should end up going, and I'm definitely feeling like the tools probably going to be in one of the two big cabinets.
Well, I was going
right
to say,
now.
what about hand tools first? Because we talked about them
True.
going into
We
the
did.
workbench.
And I do think that is good. Now, we have put some things into the workbench already.
Well, we can move them.
Yes, I was actually just going to showcase what they were. And then where
Oh,
I was waiting for you to figure out where you were going with the camera for this.
It depended where you were going.
Well, I'm going to be here doing stuff with these drawers.
So
I think next, so I think down over here will be
thinking
good.
something like that.
Yay! Alright, there we go. Got chat over here too so I can see y'all. But yeah, I think hand tools are logically, to me, make sense to go into the workbench itself, whereas the power tools will end up in the cabinets. So that being said, you can kind of see that I've done a little bit of organizing already. We did buy a couple of things that since the Christmas tree, obviously beyond just like the table and the Husky cabinets and stuff, a couple other just like useful items for when a couple of other things we've ordered arrive, including the saw. One of those things were these like little bench cookies. Thank you. I was like blinking on the name. I was like they
on the side.
Bench cookie, yes. Well, I kept saying rockler, and I was only seeing the rockler. I was missing the bench cookie side. But yeah, these rockler bench cookies. And I have those in here along with I don't remember what these things are actually called. The things that like keep wood in place when you're cutting and doing all that stuff. Those all came with this bench.
I think they're on the dog holes.
Yeah, the things that go in the dog hole. So those are all in this side, which I do like.
Bench dogs.
Bench dogs, yes. We do also have a small anvil.
That's mine.
Which is the Chaos Cultist from when he did some jewelry working. And I think I'm going to keep that on this side as well, just because I don't know if it feels appropriate.
Well, I was going to say, depending. I don't know if I want to go into... I thought the stuff you want in there is going to be the stuff you're going to want to use a lot, actively. True. It's your hand tools. So I thought you were going to be putting screwdrivers, hammers, Dremels, like that sort of equipment in there. And storing more of that, like, once in a while stuff into deeper storage.
I think that's a good call. So definitely going to put... the screwdriver. I'm going to take the battery out of it because I keep accidentally...
Have you thought about turning it off?
How do I turn it off? There's an off
the switch on the back?
Oh my god. I had not thought about turning it off. Yes, it's off now. Okay, cool. So yeah, I definitely want to have that here. I'm going to have my cutting utensils over here too because I'll end up using these a lot. I am going to keep a small pair of scissors out here, but I think I might get some heavier duty ones than these small ones. Just because I don't know what I'll end up cutting. Oh, sorry, don't know what I'll end up cutting. But it'll probably be more so like heavier duty stuff than I think what these little scissors can handle. So I think we'll do that with the screwdrivers and everything. Okay, let's see what I have for hand tools that I think I'm going to actively use a lot. I'm going to pull those all out. So I do have my screwdriver set here, which I do think should go in here. We have some locking pliers. Our apron will get hung up. Probably.
Have you shown people your apron?
I have not actually. I think this is the first time I've ever shown people my work apron. I saw Adam Savage talking about this particular brand.
Like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 years ago. Bought one. And then actually this was in preparation for doing woodworking previously. The problem is that the place Yeah, no, I remember I was just getting the backside little panel adjusted. So the thing that happened was I was gonna do a woodworking class at this one area, and unfortunately the class ended up getting canceled because it was right around COVID time, and it just never worked out.
Just show it briefly.
Yep, there we go. It's amazing. I'm actually really excited to finally have a place to really use this. Because I originally was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just end up using it, you know, in the hobby room when I'm painting or whatever. But I'm never that messy when I'm painting, so it didn't feel worthwhile. However, in the shop, when I've got like wood chips spraying at me or whatever, I think it'll be great for that. However, I'm gonna put it out of the way for right now. I'm just gonna put it over here. Boop. Because what I think I'm gonna end up doing is I have some command strip hooks inside. Since we have a gap on the side here, I think maybe putting a command strip on the side of this cabinet where I can hang it might be a really good idea. Okay, so we've got some of our tools here. These are the blades. I think I'm gonna keep those elsewhere in like.
Yeah, you're gonna want your squares. You're gonna want your levels. You're gonna want like your hand files, your pencils. She doesn't remember everything she has.
I've got so much. There's so many things that I still need to like open and actually put in here. So I think that's what.
That's why when you were like, I'm gonna put the anvil in here, I'm like, priorities.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. However, I think these scissors will come in useful for opening.
I was gonna say you need to use something to cut that.
I might actually just pull it.
Yeah, the Ryobi stuff tends to have some kind of tech.
That's so nice.
Just don't cut yourself. Because I've already cut myself once in this garage in plastic.
Oh no! When did you cut yourself?
When you gave me the Band-Aid help that one day.
Oh yes! Okay, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot about that. I was thinking it was like sometime when I was like, when you were working on like.
If you've ever seen The Prestige, folks, I'm starting to worry that Angela has an identical twin.
God, I hope not. And if I do, I need to contact them because I feel like I could.
There is better content opportunities than you have been exploiting.
I agree. There is much better content opportunities that I've been exploiting, don't you think? All right, so let's go ahead and get this open. Oh, we do need to get tray drawers definitely down the line. For right now, though, this will be fine because I don't think I have so many things that it'll.
Yeah, we've been like. And that's where we sort of have been on a disagreement on whether or not we should invest in, like, just US General or something with a little bit of more quality to it. I'm in favor of a bit more quality.
I'm not opposed to getting something with a bit more quality. I will admit, chat, the main reason that I've been considering US General for a just hand-rolling tool cabinet is because they make one in purple, and it's me, and I like purple a lot. But here's the thing, I also saw a Snap-on truck the other day and went,
no.
Oh my god, what if I...
You are nowhere near...
No. But I've never, like, I've seen them before, but I didn't really, like, know what the brand was or, like, what the trucks were. I kind of just assumed maybe they were, like, construction, like, service rather.
I just thought they were, like, people.
Yeah, like, I think that's what I thought it was. It was, like, interior design, like, stuff. I didn't realize it was, like, tool storage and those kinds of things. And so I saw one of their trucks the other day and I was like, oh, I just want to go in and see one because I didn't know they sold out of trucks. That's so wild. All right, let's get these tools out. Hello, Dick's Outdoors. Welcome to my garage. All right. Completely destroyed the packaging. Huh? Oh, I'm going to, but I'm gonna put some gloves on to be safe.
Oh, I just asked if you want me to.
Oh no, I don't want you to. I'm gonna rip it open here. But I'm gonna put gloves on so I don't cut my hands because it is getting to the point where there's like a bunch of sharp angles. So I've ripped it into a bazillion pieces because it's. I mean, it's terrible, but it's not like really wanting. Oh, there goes my shirt.
Shirt?
It cut my shirt. Or it caught my shirt.
Oh, cut your shirt. Jeez.
All right. I'm gonna make a little trash pile here. Try to keep it organized so I can clean it up easily later.
Quality work glove. Just flop right off.
Okay, listen.
You have to get women's.
I need to buy like children's or something because
Well, I think Home Depot has women's.
do they have okay, good, because the
ones at Harbor Freight are just.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ones that we found at Harbor Freight seem to be.
They fit me really well.
Well, aren't you just lucky with your big man hands?
Yes, I'm married to you.
Aww, he's so sweet. Oh my God, I know, Lee. I know. I saw that they cost like $1 bazillion. The Snap-on tools, but the problem is like they seem like really. I just want to touch them.
You don't.
I don't want to own them. I just want to touch them. I want to see the difference. Okay, so what I'm thinking for right now is I'm gonna put my screwdrivers over here.
Keep in mind, you also have that big drawer on the bottom.
I do. Do I want to use? I wanted to kind of keep them a little bit more.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying for whatever you want, but you do have a third giant drawer.
Yes, I do, and I might end up moving these into there. I'm just kind of laying things out for right now to be like to give myself a vibe of how I'm feeling. I want these to work.
Okay.
Because I do have mild OCD when it comes to organizing things. Okay, so staple gun. There's some blades there. Here is the small set of drills, and then I'm gonna put that there because that kind of looks like it fits nicely. I think you guys can see that decently.
Okay,
yeah, they can actually. They can see it right there and right here. I don't know why I made weird noises like that. Oh, there is the other screwdriver that I dropped. There we go, like the same. There we go. Okay. Keep these in here for right now. I know I thought I was going to swap the scissors out, but I'll just keep them there for right now because I just like having the idea of having scissors. Levels, I think are going to both go in here. Alright. From there, let's go ahead and open up this mini pick and flip set. Diggs, I would love a cool insider secret. What do you got? What cool secrets do you have? This one I really am excited about because this is a hobby like knife deluxe, and I've been getting more confident. If you guys have been following this channel for any amount of time since like the early days, you'll know that I am kind of a coward when it comes to using hobby knives. I don't like to use them. It's why I am a shill for the GW mold line remover, because I've always been uncomfortable with small sharp blades. Because in the past, I've had some kind of rough experiences with them when I was a teenager. I've gotten a lot more confident, and I've actually been using the hobby knife to clean up mold lines in some like slightly more delicate areas where I feel like the mold line remover doesn't fit because of the size of its rounded, like more narrow parts. And this is a whole wild set of a bunch of different shaped blades. Isn't that fun? So it'll be fun to deal with. Also, for the first time ever, I actually have access in my Home Depot to 1-inch pink foam. Previously, we only had access to like thicker pink foams because of the area I guess we lived in. Like they just, you had to use
local
thicker
construction requirements where you had to have thicker insulation. I think because in the Bay Area, most houses don't have heating or AC.
Yeah, so I think that was the issue there, and so we just never found it. But here, out where like we're living now, we get the thinner stuff, and I want to do some terrain builds down the line, and I also think these will be helpful for that. I also have and eventually, I don't know if that will be happening today specifically because I don't think it's in the garage already.
What?
But we do have I do think I have the Army Painter foam wire foam cutter.
Yeah, you do.
And everything.
We also have a higher end version.
Oh, did we get a higher end version? I couldn't remember.
I've had one since college.
Oh, very nice.
Because we did some large art projects back in the day.
Got it. Oh, right. With was it tied to the LARPing stuff?
No, it was actually literally some of Amanda's final projects.
Oh, okay, for classes. Got it. You like the OLFA X-Acto handles? They feel safer than the basic X-Acto? That's fair. These are Gordon. I'm not familiar with the brand specifically.
It's Harbor Freight.
Yeah, it's just a Harbor Freight brand, but honestly, it looks pretty nice. got our couple different handles and everything. And I like that it comes in a case that seals. So where does this have a specific home, or is it just a loosey-goosey? I think it's just my main.
Yeah, it's supposed to, I think, go in your pocket or.
Got it. Okay, well, I'm gonna put it in the container then. Here.
Oh.
Actually gonna put it on this side because we have other blades over here. There. Out for right now because I'm kind of actively using it. And
Do you know where the other USB-C batteries are?
one of them is in this drill.
Okay. And I think, do we only have one?
I think we had two,
Yes.
but I don't know where the other one is.
Okay, we'll find it later.
Okay.
Here, put this with the lights.
With the lights, you got it. Okay. Oh, does Harbor Freight have their airbrush compressor combo kit on sale right now? Very nice. Not a bad idea, especially I will admit, because of doing all of this workshop stuff, I did sign up for their membership, and it has
Saved us money.
it has saved us money and it's paid itself back. I feel like
Whoa!
sorry, I keep dropping. I'm putting my phone down there, and that's not a problem. Okay, so let me get rid of these gloves for a moment. Something over here. Okay. You know what? I do think I'm going to move these down. Because I think I want to keep all the cutting tools maybe separated because they're all sharp and whatnot. So we'll move these tools down. These can stay in here. I think the picks are going to stay in here because those are also a little bit of a sharper tool.
I was worried this might be a fast stream.
No, of course not. Definitely not. Okay. We have all of those in place. I am going to go ahead and take the combination wrench set. I'm not going to open it.
It hangs.
Yeah, oh, it hangs. Okay. This might end up...
Might need to open it to like.
No, I think it just hangs off of this.
Well, I think it might have if you take that plastic off the back, it has holes.
I see. It also has this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you might want to open it and see if there's like a place to put a drill hole or something through it.
Got it. Okay, no, I don't think there is. There's just a small gap.
Well, how's
Here.
what about how
I'm
is
gonna
the
check
back open?
Yeah, let me check the back. No, actually, there is no small drill hole. It's just the same thing.
Okay.
So I think it just hangs on its needle. That I might end up putting on the rolling cart then.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the wrenches I'm less likely to use. Now this...
Yeah, that's more for situational moments.
Yeah. Now this hand tool, which I opened for Christmas. I'm excited. You think I should keep it in the box?
No.
Okay, I don't think so either. I'm gonna leave in this...
Don't.
What?
No, when you said case, I thought you meant the bag.
Oh, no. I'm gonna put it in...
That's a drawer.
Sorry, I'm gonna leave it in this drawer. Thankfully, it has nice little guards on it.
Yeah, I didn't want you to leave it in the bag in case it got humid and it collected in the bag.
Yeah, condensation or something. Yeah, I completely agree. I do not want condensation forming around it or anything like that. So that is good. I am gonna keep the little instructions for right now.
Sure.
Just so that I can read them once before.
This stream literally started with Angela doesn't read instructions.
I know, but I'm trying to be better and actually read instructions going forward. The new year, new me. That's what we say, right? That's the thing. I did get a Japanese pole saw. Exactly. That's what we just put into our drawer, which is really cool. I was really excited to learn about those. We watched a video on it recently, and it was...
Oh, for doing flush cuts?
Yeah, for doing the flush cuts and everything. I was like, wow, that's so cool. And also, I will admit, part of me, the part of me that is a major weeb,
Door.
was like, oh, it's from Japan?
Alright, measuring implements.
Yes. That is what I'm working on right now. Oh, thank you. I was like, what are you pointing at? there.
I don't. Will this fit?
It will if I go. No, it will not. The drawer is slightly too narrow.
All right, that's fine.
This is actually something that I think maybe some magnets on the sides, or potentially getting the Actually, I know that on the inside we can end up putting little hooks on these doors, and we can end up hooking things. So that can potentially.
That probably won't. That'll probably have to go on a wall.
But I think because of how long this is, just both directions, I think it's gonna need to go on a wall as well. Okay, so we've got that in place. So this one is gonna be sharp implements drawer.
Hand tools and measuring beneath that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my hammers in here for right now because I feel like that's, again, just an accessible space for them.
We are missing one of your squares. Remember the adjustable one?
Yes, that might be on this part.
Ah.
Yes, here we go.
I was gonna say, I know we're missing at least one.
Yeah, we are, and it's right here.
Quick preview of how the drawers are coming together.
I think I'm gonna move this to be, there, and then put the little one there. I like it so far. Spread these hammers out a bit more. This hammer is like the max of what this can actually take.
Are you keeping the rolling part in here?
I don't think we're going to. Chaos Cultist and I were discussing this, and as we've got a couple of other just storage things, I actually feel like this would be a really good mobile electronics station for us.
Well, I was gonna say, 'cause the hammers can hang, and they have places with the hammers. Excuse me.
You know what? Well, for right now, I guess we can keep it in here. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, I think we should put the hammers on it.
Oh, that works for me. I'm just gonna take a little swing of my.
Hand me the hammers.
And where's the water bottle?
That's over here.
Ah, thank you. Listen, we'll get there, Luke. I'm sure labeling will happen at some point. I do have a label
maker. Battery's dead, sure.
Leave that there. Ah.
We'll do PPE after all this. It's just that was on the card.
Okay. Do you want
I want that in socket.
Okay, I thought so too.
I want that in the home tools drawer.
Okay, that's kind of where I was with it as well. So in regards to other hand tools, thank you. Yes.
Socket wrenches.
Socket wrenches. I do want. I'm gonna put that there because that fits really nicely. Thank you. What's this one?
That's calipers.
Calipers. Excellent. There we go. Calipers.
Hand file.
Ah, yes.
Probably, I would put that with sharp.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I think those are gonna end up in a drawer somewhere.
Yeah, with the understanding discs.
Should I keep these with those as well?
Oh, yeah, that should not be. Yeah, those blades should not be.
Okay. This is gonna put with PPE. What is this battery? What is this spare battery?
I don't know what the strip is.
I don't think it's for this kit. I think it was for something else and it must have fallen into this box.
Oh.
Well,
we find something that needs a tiny 1.5 volt battery.
So it's definitely. Oh, I didn't want to put the Dremel.
I would not put the Dremel in there.
Not in here? Okay.
We're going to want to make a Dremel drawer.
Oh, okay, that's true. We're going to have so many of them.
Yes.
Okay. This is the files. That there, put that there. Cool.
You know what? Let's go ahead and take the files out. We'll put those with the chisels because there's not enough room for both.
Good point. Okay.
The chisels are down there in that case.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so I'll put the files down on the cart for right now, just because.
You probably measuring tape in near the measuring stuff makes sense to me.
Yes, I agree.
And we have a bunch of them.
Have a fun. Yeah, I was gonna say we have so many measuring tapes because of Warhammer. Oh, we have a bunch of, I actually was concerned about PPE, like, almost immediately because I knew that I was going to be having the, the hand saw. I do have a table saw coming, which is, we're not going to do anything with it today, but I do have a Bose, guard as well as a bunch of, like, the accessories that go with it. And I'm sure that will be a thing later once it arrives. I think we're still, what, like 2 weeks out, 1 week out?
Could be here in a week, but it's still only supposed to be here in the back half of January.
Yeah, so it's...
I'm assuming the end of the month.
That's my assumption as well.
What's going on?
Oh, I was just reading chat. They were talking about PPE.
Can you read chat on over here, closer to the camera?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, I can. I was just seeing that Luke was talking about PPE, and they were how like every mobile station in the UK can't have batteries or chemicals on it by law. I guess because of various things, but not quite so strict here in the US, thankfully. So we can. I know that battery was something that was on here, and I'll find it at some point. I know it definitely goes.
Calipers?
Oh, yes! Thank you. That's what it is. That is what it is. It goes with the calipers. I'm going to put it there. There we go. Okay, it's in the drawer with the calipers. I'm feeling pretty good about that. This is going to be hung, so that'll be fine. I think these drawers are pretty set until we start getting other things.
What I'm thinking is the other drawer that's behind you.
Yes, this one?
I'm thinking about that being the Dremel and such.
I think that is a great call. Oh, I'm also going to put my blocks in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that actually up here with the
Yeah, because what we'll want is we'll want that easily accessible for the table saw.
Yes.
So it will help for setting the saw height.
Exactly. Exactly. That was what I was thinking as well. So that will be good in here. There we go. Okay.
All right. So my next thought is, if you're done with that. Sorry.
Yes, I think I'm done with that. So Dremels and not Dremels. I looked at the Dremel and it got me completely unfocused. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, for an easy, quick, let's get a bunch of stuff put away. We don't necessarily want to unbox every Ryobi tool yet.
No.
We went ahead and opened one of them because we needed the drill and impact hammer or impact driver for
putting the Huskies up.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is maybe putting some of these boxes in there. I do think we should go ahead and unbox the vacuum.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think the vacuum is definitely something that should come out. But yeah, I think...
Let me move the camera around to that side.
I'm leaning towards this side for tool storage. What are you thinking?
I am too. I want the PPE by the door.
Okay, I think that's a great call. Get this open, and I'll let you get the camera situated.
Yeah, I'll move the light and such for the fine folks at home.
Absolutely. I'm also going to bring chat over here. It's in the closet, guys, so I can see you. I do not have a 250 volt chainsaw yet, unfortunately. No, you're absolutely right. It's a real shame, actually. Did you guys see the short that we put out where I had the giant bolt cutters? I just need some mega sprues. They are, well, okay, they are, but for very large bolts. Okay, we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start just putting stuff in here.
Put that one on the bottom. My logic is that all that's in is the jigsaw and the spare circular saw.
Yes.
We already have a circular saw out, and I don't think you have an immediate project calling for a jig.
No, I don't think I'm going to need the angle grinder super immediately either.
Not unless you're getting real aggressive.
Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down here for right now as well. Okay, so we do want to open this up. I'll save that for last. So for right now, we'll go ahead and put this
So what's that one?
This is the actual saw. The open one.
I'm asking for the people at home.
Oh yeah, sorry. This is the circular saw.
Yeah, that's we got 2 of them because they did the deal where if you buy one get one free, and I wanted a jigsaw, so they gave me a free circular saw when I bought it.
Yes, and this one is this the angle grinder?
No, that's a reciprocating
This is
saw.
the reciprocating saw.
You see that little black blade you were asking me about?
Yes, that goes in.
Yes.
Okay, this is the one where I see it without the blade and I go, what is that again?
That's good for cutting like tree limbs.
Got it.
But it's a very rough cut.
I understand.
But you can also put a blade in it to cut like pipes and that kind of stuff too.
I see. Okay, well I'm gonna put it on the lower shelf because I don't feel like I'm gonna be using it as often.
That's agreed.
But I definitely think it'll be useful.
Brad
this
nailer.
is our Brad nailer. I'm gonna put that'll probably end up being.
That will get used.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that's gonna end up getting used a fair amount, so I'll put it there.
And that too.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the hand plane, right?
Yeah, and that'll be good for doing some of the bevel cuts.
Exactly. All right, there we go. You're always in the closet? Well, you know what? There's no shame in that. That's fine. I'm gonna also put the heat gun, I think, in here for right now. I'm gonna put it. Let's see. This is my staple gun.
Yes.
Ooh, why is it goopy in there?
Goopy?
Yeah, why is it like there's like
see.
It's got like a lube?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably lubricant.
That's so weird.
Chat, what is this stuff?
Why is there lubricant inside? Like I've not used this tool.
No, we haven't.
It's just been hanging here. Did we spill? We haven't spilled anything.
Don't think so.
That's so weird.
Like it doesn't have a smell or anything.
Here,
I think it's just petroleum. Like it kind of doesn't like petroleum jelly smell, so I think it's just lube.
Weird. Like, the thing that has me kind of concerned, and I don't know if you guys can see this, chat, but it's like all the way at the very back where like the metal pieces are that I think the battery connects to. That's why I'm like going, what the fuck? So weird. Let me find my phone so I can... It's dielectric grease? Oh, okay. It's supposed to be there? Okay. Then I won't wipe it up. What is dielectric? Does that help with the connection? I've never actually heard of that. So apparently it's dielectric grease.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's grease for dielectrics.
But I don't know what dielectrics is. Is that like helping the connection or something?
That's like...
Non-electric grease for transit? Okay.
I'm assuming that means that it doesn't conduct.
Wait, then why would they want it on the back?
So it doesn't like...
So it doesn't like...
discharge or something?
Okay, weird.
Sure, it'll be fine once you put a battery in it.
Very well.
Don't wipe your eyes with it.
I didn't. I was... okay. What's next? Those are all of the spools. So let's open
What about... so we have a table full of tools.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
She says there's no tools, folks. And meanwhile, 5 feet from her is a table full of tools.
I cleared this and went, we're done. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and put this in.
Brilliant.
Regularly. This is the light.
Yeah, so let's keep that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that out for right now. That's Dremel. The question is, do we want this inside, or do we want this outside?
I want it out here.
You want it out here? Okay.
Now, you might want to put it in the other cabinet, because the other cabinet's for cleaning PPE, so it might be for cleaning stuff.
Yeah, I think it is. I do think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna save this one.
There's a bunch of tools you will note on the cart still as well.
Yes, I'm also going to put this down here because I don't feel like.
I use it quite often.
Very well, then I will.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
I used it 3 times already.
You're right. So we've been using it to clear out the garage of all the leaves.
Yes.
You're right. Super useful. Okay, that's done. Let me grab stuff here. Alright. We have our sander there, and this is my
Mini router.
hand router. Thank you. I was like, what is the word for this? All right, hand router.
It's a small one.
Yeah, so those are all. Here's suppose. Okay, cool. I'm liking that. That feels good.
There's also a drill over there.
Yes. The level. I'm gonna.
Do you want that inside?
This one?
Yeah. That's gonna get used indoors way more than.
Yeah, I feel like it probably will because of paint. At least for right now, because of painting artwork and everything.
I can't imagine why you need it up here for right now.
No, not until like I actually start doing some like bigger projects where I feel like the laser will actually be useful. Can you just move this out of the way? I don't want to keep grabbing it. It's empty. Okay. That is a heat gun or the glue gun, which I think I'm gonna put that somewhere else.
That makes sense.
It doesn't make sense to go into here. All right, we got. This is.
So bits and the bobs, basically.
Yeah, bits and
I
bobs.
would like those to go into one of the small above Huskies.
I am totally fine with that. Well, for right now.
Yeah, picking one is fine. I don't care which of the three. They are
So
the
what
same.
I'm actually gonna do is, I'm gonna make it this one. I'm gonna take this PPE stuff out, because that way it's adjacent to the
That makes
tools
sense.
that they go with, and for me that logically makes sense.
Yeah, and once we put the small bits and hardware away,
Yeah,
we can do PPE.
that makes sense to me. Okie dokie. So, starting with the big drill. Nope, not that. Where did I? Where?
Jay Jordan says, according to Google AI, dielectric grease acts as a protective sealant and lubricant for electrical connections, preventing moisture, dust, and corrosion from entering.
Ah, okay. That does make sense. Where do you think I should put this?
The hand saw?
Like, I'm kind of feeling in here for right now.
Yeah, I think that's fine for right now.
Okay.
Put it on the bottom shelf.
Because, like, eventually I think I want to hang
Yeah,
it.
we'll
like,
just
on
hang it on
pegs.
there.
But I feel like just...
Yeah, I went ahead and a couple of weeks ago, I broke and finally installed Temu.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Sorry, I had to stop myself going, was it AliExpress? Temu? It was Temu.
It was Temu.
Because they were doing one of those, like... I've never installed Temu before, folks. If you have ever used Temu, sorry, I'm gonna start turning him into the League of Legends character. Wow, that's an experience shopping on that app.
Oh my god, I wasn't even, like, actually shopping there. I was just watching them shop. But it was...
It is, okay. I was the lead designer for the largest casino game maker in the world. Making slot machines, yada yada yada. Aristocrat, if you're from Australia, you know. Wow, their practices are interesting is all I'm legally going to say.
Yeah, they are.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Yeah, part of the reason I brought up Temu in the first place is because I ordered.
We did order
a
something from
set of like pegboard hangers because I'm like, they're hangers. They shouldn't screw that up in quality, right?
I would hope so.
But I'm still waiting for the delivery, sadly. So.
Oh. Okay, I think that is all of the. I'm gonna.
Yeah, put those in there too.
I was gonna say, should we go in there with it?
Yes. Yeah, put those in there. Go ahead and take the Dremel stuff out, though. We'll put that with the drum.
Okay, that's fair.
And I'm going to step in.
I don't think it'll stay.
Oh, that bothers me so much.
The name is at least legible.
The name is, it is. I feel like drill bits should always be stored standing up as a matter of phallic pride.
I mean, I can't even do it with this because the drawer is not.
That one we're gonna hang on the inside of the door.
That's fair. These ones actually don't have it.
I know, but we can hang.
Oh, we can hang it on the inside of that one. That makes sense. Okay, so I think that one's good then because I put the screws and everything in there. I'm gonna.
Oh, hold on.
What's up? Oh, what did I forget?
Your rubber bits.
Ah, thank you. I knew there was another container, but I was like, where is it? Anything else that should go in there? You think?
Non-consumables, because yeah, based on how full that cupboard is. Now that cupboard will get more open when we get the hangers, because both those green boxes
can
will
hang.
definitely hang.
Yeah. I don't know if the DeWalt one can. No, I don't think this one.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have anything.
Holy heck!
Like my bet is it probably snaps into their snap-on like storage thing.
Yeah, it definitely does.
But I don't think it like connects to just a generic.
You can't just drill it to a wall.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Shameful.
Shameful indeed. All right, there we go. So bits.
But Ryobi, they put hanger hooks on there.
They do because they're nice. Okay, so we are good to go with that.
You want to?
We said Dremel in here, right?
Yes. Like, I'm thinking the small hobby tools in there. Like, you can put the glue gun in there too.
That's what I will. So this I may end up just leaving on the counter or something because it does like have a stand. It might just also end up in because like I know the Dremels have stands too, so some of them might end up in the cabinet below this drawer.
Okay.
For standing upright.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't fucking matter though, does it?
No, it doesn't. You're making a big deal about this, and I'm like, I don't care.
All right, I'm gonna just stick it in here.
That's what you normally say.
Okay, so that's in there. Any other hand tools that we want to put in there?
Not that I'm immediate. Oh, put that with that. Those with the handsaw.
Ah.
Those are accessories for it.
I thought they do. Is this an accessory for the handsaw or just for the vacuum?
That is an accessory for the handsaw to connect to the vacuum.
To the vacuum. Okay, that's nice. Got it. Thank you. All right, so we're good there. Also, I just want to say hi to all 52 of you who are watching. It's lovely to see you. Hopefully you're enjoying seeing the organization happen. Should we... Go ahead.
I was going to say, but this power, that's our extension cable for when the table saw gets here.
Yes. Close this, but I don't want it to the door. So that's in place. Just making room for the,
If you want to go and take that battery out now, it's not charged.
Ah, I see that, yes. Just gonna have the two small ones up here, ready to go.
Okay.
Okay. PPE.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that in the left cabinet. I'll go ahead and move some stuff for
If I unlock it.
traditionally. But you are an untraditional woman.
I very much am. You're not great at organizing, so this is you're organizing by proxy. You know what? That works for me. That works for me. And yes, Ahabman is absolutely right. Please do smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, so that you never miss when we go live or when we do other things. Because we do lots of things. Okay, so I think PPE is nice. We've got some nice little cotton swab.
Try to keep it 2 shelves if possible.
I'm going to. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm doing cleaning supplies on one shelf, which I think I'm gonna top or bottom.
Cleaning supplies go to the 3rd. The one with the Q-tip.
The one with the. Okay, so this is your third.
Yeah, I'm thinking there.
Okay. Cleaning supplies. This is mine.
I'm an American. I start at the bottom, I go 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor. None of this ground floor, 1st floor nonsense.
These are the pieces. I guess I should just go with that stuff.
Yeah, let's just, when we figure out where we're putting all the extra blades and such, we'll put them together.
Yes. Okay, so that's there. I'm gonna put the glasses and ear protection on top.
Love that, that's what I was hoping for.
I was really sad because I bought these like Milwaukee glasses, but they do not stay on top of my glasses. I mean, they kind of do, but they don't. So I'd have to take them off in order for them to like, but then I can't see anything. So I had to get these like giant ones that fit over top. I haven't actually tried one of these on yet, but I got these like giant ones that fit over top my glasses. There we go. Look how much of a dork I look like. Yeah.
Hey, safety is never a dorky thing.
I understand. I just wish I could have cool shop shades.
Yeah, those are expensive.
I know. They also don't fit over. From what I can tell, I don't think they would fit over top normal glasses.
Oh, put this with the saw, please.
Ah. Got it. Sorry, I know about camera. Oh, I left. Oh my god, guys, I closed you into the cabinet. I completely forgot. Thanks, we'll see you when you. Alright, let me bring you to the other cabinet. Hopefully I don't leave you in here this time. Okay, oh. This was actually, I don't know if Rudy is in chat or anything right now, but one of the things I need to put in with the Dremels is this tiny electric drill. Which I think is super cool. It doesn't have a bit in it right now, but I've got these bits.
Great for bolter.
And it's going to be really good for doing like miniatures, drilling out bolters. I imagine being able to drill out the holes from when I'm doing a lot of like my tank builds. So like when they require me to drill things so I can stick other pieces into it because it's a kit that's designed for multiple different things. This is going to be brilliant for that. And I'm really happy that you have received it. So thank you, Rudy, for that. And this will go ahead and live with the Dremel. Not quite a Dremel tool, but it's close enough. I feel like it's appropriate. Okay, let me finish getting these PPE items in.
Now, folks.
So the CO2 extinguisher is inside, because it's near the cooking stuff, because I don't have any.
You should get another one for out here. That's a good call.
Okay, that's fair. But we do have one inside. As far as the first aid kit, we also have one inside, and we do plan to get one out here. The only reason I haven't yet is because we haven't actually started doing cutting out here yet.
Yeah, we will not start the power or the table saw without that.
And yeah, no, that will definitely be out here. Do not worry, Luke.
Also, you, aka the saw that came with the Ryobi gift kit, the guy who tells me not to worry about.
I'm gonna put the gloves with the cleaning supplies, like on this lower shelf, because that way we can more easily.
Seriously, look at the reciprocating saw difference.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh, that's why. I'm stupid.
Why?
That's the reciprocating saw. That's a jigsaw blade.
Oh! Well, to be fair though, some of these are still bigger, so this is also a larger kit. So I can still do the eyes and make the joke. Where should I put these?
Give them to me right now. Jokes. I'm sorry.
I understand.
You probably actually want to open this kit though rather than hand tools.
Yes.
Scrapers.
Yes, thank you. We do have some cool scrapers here. I'll scrape myself on them. Yeah. I think these will go here. That is my little garbage pile. There we go. I'm gonna put them actually up here with the sharp items because they're...
Yeah, they're sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those for scraping glue and that.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Those are stored. Of course it does. Okay, is this done? No, I have not put the
Ear protection.
in here. That will go there. There's just some spare nylon gloves.
They are N95s.
N95s are in there.
Gloves. Yeah, we got eyes, ears. We know not to use gloves when doing actual woodworking.
Yeah, no, this is mostly for handling like the material, bringing it in, and like
moving furniture.
And
we use it a lot for moving furniture.
Yeah, I've also used it a lot for moving furniture. So, and eventually these things will be hung again. It's when we get the pegs for this properly that will happen.
Cool.
All right, so I think that's their. What is this?
That means accessories, blades, saw.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna put it.
It's figured we can put it in that old card box.
I think that's actually perfect.
And that way they would be there. And then here are
the larger blades.
There are the dismemberment blades.
I'm gonna actually put these in this one here. I have a little drawer at the bottom.
Oh, let me move the camera so people can actually see it.
Yes.
Like, what are you putting in
So
there?
I have this little, it's a little drawer from when I had a couple of, like, those cheap Target, like, 4-drawer plastic bins, thank you, that you would put in, like, your college dorms and stuff. I have one still, and I'm just going to use that.
Do you want to put the bow stuff down there?
Yeah, actually, that's a great call.
Actually, no, let's save the bow stuff. Put it there. Only because we have a lot of resin stuff to still store.
That is true. That is true.
There's one cupboard down there that will take a lot of it. Actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say this cupboard's free. We also have this cupboard, which I think is free.
We do. So my one thing though, I need one of those shelves for clamps for right now.
Oh, one of these ones?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and put the blades on the third or on the second floor. If it can.
Oh, yeah, it can. Okay.
Perfect. I love that.
Okay, I actually do too. That's great.
All right, and then we'll put clamps on the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm gonna. Where should I put the cable ties?
Cable ties. That's a great question.
I feel like it should be.
Put it in the white box.
In the white box? Okay.
It's a consumable.
You're right.
That's my logic right now.
There we go. I put it in the back against the wall so it's upright.
Yep.
Alright, let me grab the clamps.
Give him the clamps, Angela.
The clamps!
Here, I will hand them to you.
Alright. We have... I'm sure... First of all, I know that they'll probably eventually want to be out like on the wall or hanging or something. I know also the collection's going to grow.
Yeah, we'll get better ones. We're starting with Pittsburgh.
We're just starting with some like inexpensive ones to get us going. But I think
we have flat jaw bar clamps.
Yes, and we do have a couple of flat jaw bar clamps and everything. I'm just gonna leave these in the box for right now.
That makes sense. And these are the last of them.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think our first priority is going to be getting some of those pegs to be able to, or the hooks to be able to put, like, hang things.
Well, the Timu ornament arrives. We should. Well, we got the front of Harbor Freight or Home Depot.
Well, we'll probably want, yeah, I was going to say, we'll probably want even more than what that's probably going to.
Yes. Because I think a good amount of screws as well.
That makes sense. Okay, whew. That's in there. I'm gonna throw the anvil.
That's fine.
In.
Anvil in with the tools.
With the tools, yeah. I think with the tools instead of
Oh, you know what, actually?
What?
Put it in the middle with the drum.
Oh. The jewelry slash like small tools. Yeah, there's plenty of room.
I'm gonna move the camera because I think we're about to put more in the middle again.
I think we are as well. I think we're done with that side.
Actually, what I would like to do is I think we should take a quick like bio break.
Oh, that is a good point. Oh, no worries, Luke. Safety is very important. And yes, if you have a wood shop or any kind of shop in your garage, or honestly, a shop where you're using anything that there is the potential of you burning yourself, cutting yourself accidentally, etc.
Anything with an electric motor. Really.
Anything with an electric motor, you should have very quick, accessible safety equipment, either in the room that you're doing it in, or like really close by. We don't have any in the hobby room, but we have one in the bathroom that is adjacent to the hobby room. So we're secure there. I'm gonna put these in with some of these other little drill sets.
Yeah, with screwdrivers.
Yep. So yeah, and don't worry, we will definitely be getting the safety stuff in here before we actually do any sort of use of the cutting, especially. Okay, one of the things oh yes, let's go ahead. I do think that's a good call. Let's go ahead and take a bio break. I'm gonna get another soda, I think, because
as well. It is 3:20. It's 20 after the hour for us. We will be back at half past.
Yes, so we'll see you guys real soon, and we'll continue to organize. I really am liking how it's going so far, and I think it's just looking awesome. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, and we'll see you in a little bit. Angela, when will you learn? All right.
Apparently okay, we started doing YouTube way back in like 2018, 2019. Back in like when I was trying to be a YouTuber.
The long ago days.
Yeah, the point where I was trying to be a YouTuber and you were like, John, that is a stupid idea. We will never be YouTubers.
Get it?
Especially not me.
I get it.
Angela Vaughn hates being on camera and hates acting. Will never.
Angela, who has severe stage fright and can't do anything when she's actually put onto a stage, didn't think she could do things in front of camera. I cried. Okay, to be fair, in my defense, the very first thing that I did, like, officially on camera was I was part of the ad for the Kickstarter for the Atlas Games. It was a version of what is that game?
Okay, I know what you're talking about, but I will point out you did you played Outlast on Alchemical Rabbit before that.
True, but this was like professional with like an actual camera, like the type that sort of still freaked me out. I cried during that interview. It was for what was it? It was
a board game?
It was for the board. It was for a board game.
Was it for the box game we have?
It was for the Game of Thrones edition of the ones with the transparent cards. What is that game? The one about making people miserable.
Yes, the goth one. I don't remember.
Yeah, like I can't remember the name of that game to save my life right now. You guys probably know it. Possibly you're even saying it in chat. No one's saying it yet, but like. It is a small box game. It comes in a box like about this big. Gloom.
Yes.
Yes, it was the Game of Thrones edition of Gloom. They did a Kickstarter for that. I was part of the ad read for that because I was at Gamma that year. It's my first year at Gamma, and my boss had gotten an email from them saying like, "Do you want to try this out?" And we agreed that somebody from us would go, and so me and one of my coworkers went and played the game. And then they were like, "Hey, do you want to be interviewed?" And my coworker was like, "Yeah, fine, totally do it." I was like, "I'll do it, but I'm kind of nervous. Like, give me some time." And basically, I was filming for it. I cried. They were really happy with my take, but like, I was just like so stressed out at the end of it that I was like, "I don't think I did a good job." And there was tears, and I felt really bad. And so I really didn't think YouTube was gonna be like this conversation that we're having. The camera being here, me talking to, I didn't really think that would ever be a thing. How wrong I was. Alright, let's get this thing open. Let's not knock my drink off of the table. That would be bad. I imagine this might have a smidge of something. Possibly. Alright, we'll have... Paper there. And... okay, never mind. I don't think there's any of them. I don't think you were upsetting anybody, Luke. Don't worry. Safety is very important, and you are not wrong to be asking about it. All right, so I think I've now successfully opened this. I don't know, how does it work? How does my vacuum work? Okay, so this is not connected to anything, so I think this goes into here.
I'm sure there's instructions. There's a tag that tells you what to do. What's that tag tell you what to do?
Tag?
Yeah, the one by your crotch.
Ah. Blower port. Orifice de soufflant. Apertura de la sopladora. Sopladora.
I got that you're making a souffle, and that's it.
No, orifice de soufflant.
An orifice souffle?
Yeah, an orifice souffle. It's very Flanagan.
Souffle in your orifice?
Alright, no, I did exactly what it wanted me to. It's telling me to plug this into the thing that I was literally plugging it into.
Okay.
And
then that, I think, just hooks in and plugs into the orifice on the side. Plug the orifice in.
Okay. I think one of them needs to be out for, like...
Well, that's for storage.
Yeah, I think this is just for storage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm pretty sure the one you just plugged in.
Oh, this is... I understand what this hole on the top is. I'm sitting here staring at this hole going, what is this for? What do I insert into this? And I was like, it seems too shallow for a dog, actually.
That is the new default Ryobi dick sucking attachment.
Oh.
After all of the terrible events that took place in the through the 70s, 80s, and 90s of men putting their tallywhackers in the vacuums, they decided to finally make a solution for the modern man.
Oh my god. I think we should invent that, actually.
Honestly, someone get me on Shark Tank.
Should this thing go?
I was thinking, is there room in the right cabinet? Because if not, honestly, we might just put it on top.
I could make room. I think I kind of spread things out.
Well, I mean, once again, how do you feel about just putting it on top? Like,
so
because it's a cleaning product, it can go on top of the cleaning.
You know, okay, I like it on top of it. I don't like it on top of this.
Watch as she attempts to lift a thing over 6 feet into the...
Actually, much as I saw that because of the where.
I know. That's honestly probably is for the best.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Okay, but we haven't actually turned anything on, Dennis, so it's okay that we haven't actually offered any blessings to the Anasaya to awaken the machine spirits yet, because we haven't actually activated any of the machine spirits. But you're right, we do need to do that. We really should bless the entire workshop once it's actually like situated and and I've got everything in it, and we'll just like praise the Anasaya.
That's gonna be a weird OF shoot.
I'll consult Pascal and actually see if he knows any good prayers or chants for me to perform so that we can initiate the usage of the workshop properly.
Alright, I think we're up to 50 printing chems, which we were talking about the break of putting it down there.
I agree.
Alright, I'll move the camera.
Yes, please do run on.
Wow.
I had phlegm in my room. I had to remove it. I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna point down a little bit so we can see the cabinet.
Woo! You guys like the skulls on my socks, by the way? I don't know how. There we go. I got the back too. Alright, chems.
So before we put the chems in, we want to put the UV chamber and cleaning station in first.
Yeah, for right now, because, okay, so originally, camera's here, not there. Originally, the idea was with this cabinet that we were actually going to put the 3D printer on the shelf. Unfortunately, we mismeasured. And the height...
I mean, we didn't measure.
Yes, we didn't measure. So the height of these, like the distance between, woo! I pulled on that too much, sorry. The distance.
You just want to stand up.
No! I will be here, it's fine. I'm balanced. The distance is too much. I basically underestimated how tall the 3D printer was. So my idea is, I still am probably gonna put it on a Husky table, but I think I'm just gonna get one of those Husky tables that has it's just the worktop bench, and it.
Well, that's what we end up doing, because as we was talking about earlier, we kind of need like a rolling cart for the actual drawers.
True.
So if we got the US General one, maybe we put the 3D printer No, I don't.
I don't really want to move. I don't want the 3D printer to be
On
moving.
wheels,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the goal is that I think to get just a bench of some variety. It doesn't have to be Husky. I just want a consistent.
Well, maybe we'll get another one of those work stables.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I want one of those style. That could work. That could potentially work.
Yeah, that's stable.
But basically getting something like that so I can get all that and get that off. So let's get stuff in this room. You said something about this?
Do we want to try putting in the UV chamber first? I don't know if there's enough height. I don't think there is.
Let me find out.
Is it up top?
I also could just do this.
That's too much space used for that.
Okay.
So what I'm going to say then instead is we will put those on the plastic shelves.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that's fine.
And instead just get the cans in there.
Yep, I think that is absolutely fine. Just moving that down so that they're together. And yeah, we'll put the chems in. I'm gonna... This is just a spare bucket.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that will go in there. I'm gonna leave this here. I think that's roughly the same size, so...
Yeah, equipment that goes with the actual machine like those.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and keep those on the shelf.
On the shelf?
Let's put the cans in.
Okay. Alright. Nice.
And then what we can do is
Resin!
I can move these to the bottom.
Got it.
That's
Thank you.
and then alcohol.
Oh boy.
Lots of isopropyl.
You.
It's fit in there? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Knocking bottles over. Anything else?
Not here, no.
Okay.
These in there?
Yeah. I can put those in there.
Or we can just keep those on the shelf.
Yeah, we'll just keep those on the shelf. Because they also, there's a couple of them I need to scrape the dry resin off.
Okay.
Okay. So that feels pretty good then. I don't think we need to put anything else in the chem closet. What's the thing at the very bottom? Is that just another...
That's the wash station you're...
That's my thought. Okay, cool. Excellent. Exactly. Working on my squats. I actually did some yesterday.
Could I move the shelves towards us?
Oh, you just balanced my cardboard stuff.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I think... Where are we at now, then? What do we have?
We got a certain amount of trash we just need to clean up.
Yes, I do have... So I have this, thing up here which has a bunch of, like...
Where's the camera pointing at?
My legs.
Well, that's lovely.
And my... Actually, it's basically...
We also had a talk when we were off camera that she needs to pay attention to where the camera is.
You're right,
And
I'm sorry.
if she moves...
You're right, I'm sorry. Yes, I definitely should... Okay, you're totally good now. We're not cutting me off. It was basically from here down.
I understand. That's why I was like, Angela, you promised me.
You're
that
right.
You would actually.
Yes, pay attention, and I'm sorry that I did not. It's because I was doing squats and I was making a joke, and you're right. I should have not let it continue.
Squats are great. Just like standing.
You're absolutely right.
Move the camera.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Okay, so we're moved. So I do have this work, like toolbox or whatever, and there's a lot of actual stuff in here. Some of it may want to live down here, and some of it may want to live upstairs. I do have some tongue depressors, which I do recall being a thing suggested to keep in the shop for shims. And since we also have the playing cards, I think I'm gonna keep those maybe in these like front area. Yeah, so where these drawers are, where we've been keeping.
Yeah, I apologize if I've been like so bossy. This is where you want things.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just thinking I'm talking out loud.
Talk to them.
And you're right. I should talk to you guys, not to him necessarily. Sorry. But yeah, I'm thinking there. I do think we're just gonna leave the stud finder inside. I think I'm gonna leave the stud finder inside. Because while it was useful out here when we were
putting it inside with the level.
With the level more. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring that inside. So I'm just gonna make a little pile off on the table, which is all the. This needs to go in. For right now, where do I want to put? I'm trying to think where I want to put all of my sort of loose, extra screws, bolts, nuts, etc. Because I do have, like, for example,
well, you have an entire cabinet for those. So I would recommend probably putting it in the cabinet.
You're right. Have I actually set up a cabinet that is specifically for just? Oh, I did put some in here, so I'll go ahead and add him in with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I meant. I was like, put them with the other ones.
Yes, I couldn't. I forgot that that's where I put these, and for some reason, like I forgot that like I used them there. For some reason, I kept thinking I had put them into a drawer for some reason, like a pull-out drawer rather than an open like cupboard drawer, and that was what was throwing me off. I am gonna bring these back inside because I feel like we do have
our spare wrenches.
Yeah, all of our facilities.
Yeah, you have a bag somewhere with like 50,000 Allen wrenches in it from like IKEA furniture and stuff? Because we do.
Yeah. I feel like that's like something everybody ends up having. Alright, some of these, is this one open? Okay, I wasn't sure if one of these was open specifically. Some of these are completely empty, however, and to make my life.
Yeah, I ended up using, because the first kit came with so many, I just used them.
No, that completely makes sense to me. I honestly would have done the same thing. I just wanted to shrink that down because otherwise I have all this extra plastic. Completely unnecessary. This is also just trash. I'm using my empty box that we unpacked the vacuum out of to put trash in. I feel like that makes sense to me. Okay, this I probably will end up either putting just on top or potentially on the bottom shelf, I think on the bench.
Yeah, there's room over here.
Yeah. There is... Okay, the one thing I want to think about is there anything that I want to take out of here that I might think I might end up using really regularly? One thing that I'm considering is my owl.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'll end up this could be useful for just getting a pilot hole or something like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm gonna put that in with the blades because it's kind of a sharp, pokey thing. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely stole this for my frame job.
They were to get rid of me eventually.
What? No.
Sure.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Is there anything else that might be useful to have just out?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh my god, a dowel.
Sometimes you need a dowel.
I'm just gonna leave that down here because I'll probably need it down here more than anything else. I do have... This is a tiny drill set. This might want to be inside though.
Or screwdriver.
Or screwdriver, sorry. Tiny screwdriver set, but I think it's for glasses. Or do they not look small enough for that?
They're not small enough for that. These are electronic ones.
Ah, electronic ones. Okay, then do you want to keep those inside then or outside?
Keep them in here. I have a full set because I have the.
Oh, you have the iFixit one. Okay, cool. I will keep these in here then.
Yeah, they put the Dremel.
Good.
Because I'm kind of keeping that Dremel toolbox and see. This is the thing for small shit.
Yeah, no, I completely love that. Okay, I think the rest of this can just stay in here because it's all just.
Yeah, we have a fair amount of art supplies that we want to move from the painting studio.
It's all of my old templates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! All of the
Old blasts.
The old blast. Thank you. I was like, what are these called? Blast
Are there any
templates.
plates in there, or is it just the
I do see these ones, yeah.
Yep, those are the flavors.
Yep. So we have a couple of those. Oh my god, look, we have the ancient, your old one.
That's like my third edition.
Because, like, it says not yours. I remember when you used to do that. That's where you,
it doesn't take not yours to be, it says that to everyone else.
I understand. Great.
On that, it says to me, it says, this is yours, John.
Oh, is that what you read when you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's good. I think that's everything we need out of there, and the rest of us just live in the container. Yeah, I was gonna say, can you put it on the other side for me? Thank you so much. The dust, so I haven't bought them yet, but I am going to be getting a couple of garbage cans for in here specifically. One will be for the sawdust, down the line. And then one is just going to be for like normal trash. I'll probably even get one for, I'll probably have three. It'll probably be sawdust, recycling, and normal. Because I do like to keep that organized. And
how much normal trash we'll have. Most anything that will be in here will be recyclable or...
I suppose that's...
Well, I guess chems.
Well, that's the thing. Is like chems might. So I still feel like we'll need...
Yeah,
and I've seen, they have these like narrow ones with lids that I've seen at like Home Depot. So I'm just going to get some of those. And those will likely... So you can kind of see behind the shelves that we have over here. Like these ones here. So behind these, we do have right now, it's where we're putting all of our garbage.
Sorry, I'm tangled in cables.
I understand. Yeah, so we're putting, like, you can kind of see the pile that's fallen over. That's all of my garbage and everything. And then on the other side, we have our, like, just empty plastic bins, etc. And these are going to actually end up getting filled more than likely with the Warhammer kits and those kinds of things. Or at least some of the kits are going to be coming out here. Because we have a lot of the model kits. I'm going to... Do you want to show... Do you want
to chat? Luke, we do have a random orbit sander. We have some sandpaper that's upstairs, but we can do more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still, like, I know a number of things that we need to pick up. But until I start doing, like, actual projects, I feel... The main things that I'm waiting on, obviously the table saw is coming in. That's going to be here. And then I actually do have a fundraiser going right now. Which if you want to contribute to, there's places you can go to do that. And
it's on free OnlyFans.
So free OnlyFans, you can find a link in my link tree below. But I do have a fundraiser going right now, and that is to pay for the last couple of big things that I need for the shop before I really get into like my first projects. One is a planer. One is the jointer is the other big one, and then there's some like mild like storage, I think, like needs that we still have, and like miscellaneous things. So
for the most part, that'll be it. We're really at that point, it's going to be consumables, like, because as you've said, we have no glue. We haven't picked up certain, like, consumables for first aid.
Exactly. Like, I need to get a first aid kit. I need to get wood glue. I'm excited to, like, also be able to use, like, resin in the wood and everything, so eventually we'll want to get stuff like that. But that's all, again, that's all...
Need more ventilation.
Yeah, that's gonna need more ventilation. That's gonna be requiring, like, other things to be happening. Like, but there's big plans. Like,
The hope is that in 5 years we're gonna be those type of YouTubers who get a warehouse.
Oh my god, I would love to do that. That'd be so cool. But yeah, that's... The plan is to really just turn this into the place where I can do woodworking, I can do terrain building, because I really want to do that. I'm also planning on making this where I do my like assembly of all of my kits, because if I have my Dremels and all of that kind of stuff down here...
Also hopefully focus better.
I also feel like I'm going to just have more focus down here. I also just, I don't know, this... Okay, can I just say, tomorrow I have my IPMS meeting. Which is the International Plastic Modeler Society, if you guys aren't familiar with IPMS. So I just have to let you guys know that, like, I'm going to my meeting tomorrow, and one of the things that I'm most excited to talk about is the fact that I built this freaking workshop. Because it makes me feel like one of the guys. So many of the guys in my club are like, I do all of my work in my garage, etc. And I'm like, I get that. And I kind of want to experience that. And I didn't necessarily think, like, because most of the time I've done most of my building up in the hobby room and everything, but, like, I will admit, I'm sometimes, like, awkward about it because I don't like making a huge mess in a place that I'm trying to keep clean.
In our PC gaming room.
And my PC gaming room. And so I'm really excited to have that desk end up being the focused, this is where we're filming and doing painting and like those kinds of streams. And this to be where I can end up doing builds, doing any like spray painting or airbrushing down here. I get to do the stuff in the wood shop, and I can keep it all very organized because we actually have over on the other wall, we have another cabinet that we had previously from our old place. It's just like a, you know, it looks exactly like the Huskies. It's just a cheaper one. It's like way cheaper. It's not, yeah, it's not double lined or anything like, or double layered or anything. It's a single layer, just like little cabinet. And I'm sure that's going to end up being like tools and certain things will end up being over there as well. That's what I was thinking. I also was thinking that spray paint might be able to live in these boxes. Yeah, that's what I kind of like that to keep them organized. I actually think we used to keep the spray paint in that.
We did. We had to make spray paints.
That's very true.
By the way, on the topic of projects and such, I do want to highlight for those who may have been concerned that there haven't been any painting tutorials. There's a painting tutorial coming out sometime this weekend. I'm not promising a date, but the footage is filmed, the miniature is done. We just need to do all the green screen and editing. But we are returning to hobby painting videos this week.
Yes, and I'm very excited because the first thing that I've painted up it's Geralt, and he's in the bath. It's so fun. I actually had a really good time painting him. For those of you that don't know, it's an unmatched miniature. There was 2 boxes, 2 editions of Unmatched that just released in the US, and apparently they don't ship to the UK because I was chatting with Adam, and I was like, so I got some new Unmatched for us to play against, and he's like, oh, which ones? And I was like, the Witcher ones, and he's like, oh, I don't have those ones yet, they don't ship to the US, and I was like, what? So I have an Unmatched set that Adam Blampier doesn't. But on top of that, because we pre-ordered it, that's how we got them, right?
Yeah, we ordered it directly from the game company.
So, since we ordered it directly from Mondo, I think it is, we pre-ordered it, or he pre-ordered it for me. We ended up getting there's an alternate sculpt of Geralt, and it's him bathing.
It's him in the wooden bathtub from the beginning of Witcher 3.
Yeah, it's him in the wooden bathtub from the beginning of Witcher 3. So I've painted that up. I've had a great time doing so. And it's also going to be allowing for us to do some fun gimmicks for the video. So I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. But yeah, I'm feeling great about how this is looking. Okay, so what else do we have left to do?
Honestly, mostly cleaning.
Okay, sick. Do you want to go ahead and where would you like to position the camera then for me to do that? I guess it's like a wide angle, like as much of the room as possible.
Well, it's where are you going to be cleaning first, sort of, and organizing? But like the stuff we're going to put away in the cabinets for right now is kind of there, unless you want to move this stuff at all. But
I don't want to move that stuff yet.
I'm pointing to art supplies.
Yeah, he's just pointing to art supplies that are off camera that are on a shelf like this. I don't think I really want to move.
Yeah, what I'm imagining. Sorry, folks, for pointing talking off camera.
No, it's okay.
But some of that art supply stuff.
Yes.
Moving behind you.
I agree.
And I want that shelf to become more of the display, maybe some personal stuff.
I do like that.
Like from, maybe putting the Fallout shelf thing.
Yeah, no, I think that would
kind of thing.
I think that would work really well. Yeah, I can go ahead. I can transfer that to this.
Or do we want to work what do you want to work on really is all that matters.
I mean, I think I want to at least get this trash up really fast, which can stay here because I can just go grab the garbage bag that I've started. I literally still have camera and take care of that. So let's get that off the floor first, and then we'll just figure it out from there.
Yeah, the other question is, do you want me to go get supplies from upstairs?
Honestly, I think I just cut myself on plastic. Yep.
Oh, well, let me go get you a
Thank you. It's a small one. Don't worry. It's fine. It's totally fine. But yep, I did just literally nip myself on the plastic. Just my luck. Oopsies. And this is why you have a first aid kit in your shop. It literally is not actually bleeding anymore. It has like a small blob and then it stopped. So it's really not a big deal. Luke, please don't be too upset. I'm briefly stepping off camera because I put my phone somewhere. And that's where I kind of keep it. I'm too far away from where my laptop is to be able to see you guys. And I was like, where did I put my phone so I could keep an eye on chat? Let me get back to the live chat. There we go. Getting you guys up and running, although of course it's going to do an ad first. Hello? Where is my chat? There you are. Havman, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Before you leave, can you get an on-can hug from me and CC, because you guys are a great team and work so well together. If he is willing to, when he gets back, I will definitely give him a hug. Also for getting me a Band-Aid. But I'll see if he is willing to do that. Yes! I have bled for the shop! It's official! We've christened it! Should smear this blood, this small... It's literally not, like, even bleeding anymore. I think I just grazed my finger very slightly. Ooh, Hari, that's awesome. My next Rogue Trader episode, by the way, Luke, should be... I think I'll end up streaming tomorrow for at least, like, 2 hours or so. My meeting is not until around 7 in the afternoon.
Where did you put them all?
They're in the medicine cabinet in the main...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's fine. It's really not bleeding much at all. Yep. I don't even think I need a Band-Aid, guys. He's like, he's running up there. I heard him like stomping up the stairs in a rapid pace. I really don't even think I need a Band-Aid. It is literally stopped. I see the small nick. Like, this will be healed in like a day.
Remember, folks, sort your Band-Aids with your first aid kit.
Yes, absolutely. Thankfully, it is a literally tiny kit, like cut. It's not even bleeding anymore. So it's not a problem. Nothing major at all. He might be going and getting more Band-Aids. Just keep down here. Powdered chalk? I've heard the super glue thing before. I've never heard about people putting powdered chalk. Like, are you mixing it into the super glue? As... We're fine. It's all good. We're bandaged up. I will be careful. This is why I should have put the gloves on. Stupid sharp plastic. I swear, I cut myself more on innocuous things than I do, like, the things that I should be cutting myself on with blades. Please, of the way. Camera, good. Good. I have no idea where he went. But I'm just gonna keep cleaning up. It's really not worth it. I mean, it is. I'm curious what he's doing, but... I'm not gonna worry about it, because I assume he'll come back. What if he doesn't, though? I'll summon him, it's fine. I know there was joke for that. Alright, there we go. No more nicks on any other sharp, unfortunate plastic pieces. Plastic in there to get rid of. Bam! Good to go. We are good to go.
No one help the man calling for help.
Oh, I didn't hear you call for help. I'm so sorry. God. Thank you.
I was on the other side of the door going, help, open.
Legitimately, I am so sorry. I did not hear that, even remotely, and I apologize. Okay, so we've got a couple of...
You're driving me up nuts, girl.
I know I do. Alright, I think we've got some airbrush burnishing equipment, I'm gonna go ahead and put that over top the equipment for the, what is this called? 3D printer. A paper cut? Those do sting. Those do sting quite a bit. Wait, you put bleach in it too? Ew, that sounds awful. I would not do that. I would do the pure raw super glue as a sealant, because I've done that before when I've nicked myself when I've been like doing hobby work. I've never heard of putting chalk in it, and I definitely would not put bleach into it, as I do not want bleach in my system. As it's not normally something you're supposed to consume. My lips are feeling a little chapped, and so I brought the Burt's Bees chapstick that I got for Christmas into the shop specifically because I knew I would probably get dry out here because it's very dry in this room a little. Not a major deal or anything, but there you go. Okay, I'm paying attention to make sure if he calls out, I hear him coming down the stairs. I'm listening. Oh, because I was waiting. Because I was listening to make sure that you weren't going to call out again. Because I think I was talking.
No, it kicked in the door this time.
And didn't hear you because I was talking.
No, the first time I was quiet because I was trying to be polite.
Oh, well, don't be polite. I can't hear you when you're polite.
No.
Let's see. We do have a bunch of tapes and such
Yeah, I can
here.
grab that soft with blues.
So what I'm actually gonna do,
I tried to name that.
I am talking to both actually, but I'd like your opinion first. I was thinking in the drawer below the Dremel stuff.
For what?
For some of the glues and tapes and such.
Yeah, I suppose the
The other thing is like I can take the unopened washing station out of that, or the
I would do that.
Okay, let's do that. And can you pull us back then a little bit too, so that I can not going off camera too much. So yeah, this is.
There you go.
Thank you. Perfect.
Check upstairs for a bit more.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and get these into. Let's see. Matte medium. Writing agent. Okay, so that should go back upstairs. Do you have some Gorilla Glue? Paper cement. Those into the chem station. More matte medium. I think I'm probably gonna use this more down here with the airbrush because it's flow aid than anything else. The matte medium I do think needs to go upstairs because I think that's gonna be, well, actually I lied, because I am more than likely gonna be using this volume of matte medium from this container when it comes to terrain making, which I do plan to do down here. Okay, one of the things that I'm thinking, and when Chaos Cultist gets back, I'll ask him about what he thinks of this. I think one of my upper cabinets along the top row in the Husky is unused right now, and what I'm considering it for is putting some of, like, I don't have a lot of flocking material down here right now, but I do have one box of stuff that All Game Terrain sent me. Excuse me, sorry. And then I think some of these mediums might be able to go in there. Although we could just put them in the chem station and put the flocking stuff separately, which probably is more likely what I should do. So I'll do that. All right, we also have some airbrush cleaner, which I'll put that with alcohol. It's a good idea. Might need to rearrange that a little bit. I am going to leave tapes for upstairs. The thinner will go here. And then some more Gorilla Glue. Okay, cool. Okay, I like that. This is for the airbrush. Here, I do have one of my other Dremels, so we're going to put that in with the Dremel drawer.
Shouldn't that one go in its stand?
The Dremel?
Are you going to keep that one?
Well, I'm in the same way that I put the Ryobi thing in here, I'm going to just do the same thing.
Okay.
I have both of them just in front of their...
Cool. You are in a...
I was, and I know, I moved a little bit. I will get back into place.
No, can you take these from?
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Absolutely.
I'm standing here holding these 2 wooden boxes, and I'm like...
Yes, I will take those, definitely. Ah, that's where the rest of those... These are just from, this is how the Husky came screwed and bolted into itself, and I don't think we're trying to keep those. Did not have sealed up this bag. It's foolish of me, chat. Alright. That's good. Put that there. This is one of our extra O-rings. I guess I'll drop it right now. Oh, actually, one of the slots I had contained the O-rings. There we go. Alright, got my Dremel. I stuck my finger into the ring, the key ring, and just pulled it out because it got stuck on the band-aid. Okay, that is good. This is the Dremel's charger. So we'll just wrap this up and put it in the drawer with them, which makes sense to me. This is just one of the extra, like, I don't know if I really need to keep this. I probably don't. That might just be trash. This, oh yeah! I have almost never used this. But I have adjusted it to my head. It is a magnifier so that when you're doing, like, painting, you can, like, see really close. If I'm looking at you, oh my god, it is so painful. It's so blurry. I also feel like it wants to bump into my nose. But do I look cool or not? Also, I see that Luke, through the blur, hold on. Luke, thank you so much for the 5 gifted members. Chris Teeler, Ricky drinks paint. Ricky drinks paint. Ricky, you shouldn't drink paint. But Ricky drinks paint. Christian Wagner, Spectre Wolf, and Mark the Talabacland. Mark of Talabacland. Sorry. Welcome to the Hobby Night Legion. It's lovely to have you all here. I'm gonna take these off because I'm actually getting a little nauseous when I look offside and I can see normally, and then I look back in up close because it was driving me a little nuts. I think this. I feel like this should go in one of the cabinets just because it's kind of fragile. I'm just not sure which one. Maybe the safety. You guys tell me. Would you put that in with safety? Because it's, I mean, it's kind of a shield in a sense. We have some terrain making materials. Pipette. Ah, some of my sandpaper. This I think I'm gonna put in one of the drawers here because I feel like I'm gonna use it a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in on the sharp side because sandpaper is kind of abrasive. Wouldn't you know? Okay, we also have, let's see. I just choked on my own spit. Oh my god. Okay. I have some clay blades. Here's my foam hot wire cutter. I do have some drill bits and then some green stuff in here, as well as a bit of framing with armature wire. That's the word. Ah! thank you. Yes, this is for the Dremel.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of stuff there.
Excellent. I believe this is for some electronic kits.
Yeah, if you just want to give me the electronics back,
I will. I'm gonna take this tiny
square.
I think that will be good. But this is for the Dremel. So I will go ahead and put this in here. Oh! Did you hear that?
Thankfully.
Okay, I don't know if chat heard that, but damn, I just got a good crack out of my neck. It was awesome. I feel so much better. Holy shit. Oh, also for the journal. Perfect.
Yeah, I think
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna just do that. And then...
Wait, hold on. We need the cool dynamic shot.
Okay. Alright,
it's a drawer full of crap.
It is. Okay, hold on. I do want to slightly rearrange because it bothers me that the Dremels aren't near each other. There we go. This is a charging station as much as it's like a stand,
yep.
Right? I'm gonna put it in the charging area then.
That makes some kind of weird sense.
Because I do have one plug still available here.
Okay.
So I think that works for me. Oh, will I not be able to use it?
Why?
Oh, it might be, these other ones might be too wide.
I believe that.
What do I do?
I mean, we'll have to plug stuff in.
We will. I just want to see about Nope. Never mind. It is slightly too wide. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, though, it might just live on the surface. Because I don't think this work surface here, I'm going to specifically be, like, doing wood projects on. Like, this is going to be more prep or doing smaller things.
Maybe Lego.
Maybe Lego, exactly. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to plug this in up here. Have to go behind the wing custom. And there we go. You need way too much cable for this. Also, why would you put it on? Why would they put it on this side? Okay, that's fine. So, hey, you can see my face still. Can you lower me just a smidge? I'm gonna be working in the chem cabinet for a second. A few other chemicals here. So there are a couple things. The only thing I'm sending back up is some of the tape. But other than that, I think all this other stuff I'm gonna keep down here because I feel like in the quantity. Yeah, I'm gonna... Now, the thing I wanted to ask you, and I talked to Chad a little bit about this, but I'd like your opinion. Do you just want all of this, like the wetting agent, the matte medium? I'm kind of feeling like this should go with the flocking, whereas the thinners should be down here because that's with the other alcohols and
so
such.
I agree, but the other things are painting, so maybe they should go upstairs.
Well, so I thought about that, but I was also talking aloud to chat, and I was saying, with this quantity, the only time I ever feel like we're going to be using this quantity is when we're doing terrain.
I get what you're saying.
And we're going to be doing terrain down here.
Yeah.
So, I just don't feel like we're going to be, like...
Down in there, something's
okay.
Fine. Basically, the idea being, oh, yeah, it's probably in the chem cabinet.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to do some light adjusting. Ha, you can see me good. I'm double checking. I'm trying to be better.
Thank you.
Let's do that.
Alcohol down.
Yeah, I'm putting all the alcohols and thinners down here, whereas I'm putting like the glues up here with the resin.
Mm-hmm.
these mediums here. Okay. I have no idea what's in this. Because this is just a random splatter applicator, so I have...
I want to say that's like just...
Is this just...
glue and...
Is it watered down glue? Like white glue? Okay. We'll find out at some point. Okay. Ooh. I do have some wood glue. A tiny amount. I think actually I got this with the, All Game Terrain, which actually is on that thing there. I think we'll end up putting it over there somewhere.
That's fine. I'm sitting right now.
That's fine.
I'm giving the play-by-play for people at home.
Excellent. That's just... Those are the blues. This is... Okay, question for those of you in chat.
That's Gorilla Glue.
I understand that. It says it dries white. Is it supposed to be this yellow, or has this glue expired?
Some Gorilla Glue is yellow.
Well, and I do, yes, because like this is, and this looks normal. This looks slightly expired to me. Tell me if you think that... You think it's fine? Okay. I just don't know. I can't...
It's expired. It's hard.
That's a good point, but I don't know if there's like one material in there that might like expire and the others would be fine.
Yeah, there isn't. It's detrimental to the glue.
I guess you're right. Yes, you are right. Okay, I do believe this Mod Podge has been mixed with paint. Yes. This one definitely has, but I think both of them have. Okay, so this is some spray adhesive for terrain making. I have a container of gravel, another glue stick, and then some gravel, another glue stick. Okay. So this is tufting materials. I'm gonna save that for the shelf, I think. Here we have... Actually, I'm gonna leave these in... Surface primer can go back upstairs. This is for airbrushing, I believe. And that's thinner for airbrush as well. Down there for right. Okay. What do we got up here? I kind of want to use this box to just like store things. I think I'm done from being down here. Could you adjust me back up, please? I'm sure people are liking looking at my legs.
Alexa Bliss is going to voice act in an anime.
Really? Which anime?
I've actually seen clips from it. It is Sakamoto Days.
That sounds familiar, but I'm not...
You've seen characters from it.
Have I? Okay, that's very cool. Welcome back, Havman. Lovely to have you back. It's an epoxy super glue. It's fine. Okay. Got it. Alright, good. I'm glad it is fine then. I was a little worried. Like, it looked a little like it had started to go, but maybe it's just the, like you said, maybe it's just the bottle is starting to discolor. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go ahead and start actually putting some of the art supplies onto this cupboard. Okay. So let me just move.
Now, are you okay with me having moved those shelves a little closer? Or do you want them pushed back?
Oh, you shifted them this way? No, that's fine. Okay. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I have no problems with you moving those. I didn't even notice that you had done that, but yeah, that's absolutely fine.
And that's why your cardboard shifted.
Oh! I thought you had shifted something in the cardboard. I didn't realize it was because both the shelves had shifted.
Yeah,
I see.
I brought the shelves there.
Got it. Yeah, white glue is just PVA glue. I think it's the same thing here if you like look at it or whatever. Okay, I'm going off camera for just a second because I want to grab some stuff that's behind you guys. I'm sorry, I can't help that you're in front of it. Alright, so the first thing is we got a couple of terrain making kits. Which I'm actually very excited about. I'm gonna shoot.
I bought that for you last Christmas.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Yes, I think you got this for me last Christmas, and I've looked at it, but I haven't done anything with it. This is a space where I feel like I can get messy and fuck around with it. And I'm very excited, so that will be awesome. We also have, I was sent this by All Game Terrain.
That sent to us right before we learned we were moving.
Yes, and so I never got to do anything with it quite yet, but I actually can now. So I have a couple of really cool supplies. They sent me some fine tufting materials. We also, this was actually bought elsewhere. I also have some plaster, which I was not sent by them. This is a Woodland Scenics product, but yes, and the reason I got it was because I got some molds to do some like rocks, and I've never tried plaster before, but I've seen Mel, almost forgot his name, but I saw Mel do it, and I've seen Black Magic Craft do some stuff with this, and like various other terrain people doing stuff with plaster, and I thought it would be fun to try. And again, I actually have a space where I can be messy. Like, honestly, that is the biggest thing about this shop that I'm most excited about, outside of being able to expand into doing the woodworking, which is something that I've always just kind of secretly wanted to do, but never really talked about much until recently, is just being able to get messy and do things in here with terrain. Like, that's just gonna be so fun. And I think I'm gonna start storing some of this stuff out and about so I see it a bit more. I think that would be a good idea. So, to start us off, I think terrain stuff will be on this shelf. I will probably want to get a couple of bins to help store things, although I can just use this box for some of them too. They did, of course, include a spray bottle as well as super seal, which I can put into the spray bottle to make things easier, which is very nice. I'm gonna probably put the glue down in the glue cabinet. They sent me some terrain glue, as well as the kind that's like for putting the leaves on specifically, so like the magic tack. Game tack and magic tack are what they call them, but we'll put these down in the chem cabinet. I will get some bins to organize that. I think I might end up having to move the chems into a larger cabinet, because I feel like I may end up actually having more chemicals down here than this small space will end up being, or I might end up moving some of the more like terrain specific ones up to the top shelf, because I haven't used this one at all that I just opened up top, and so I may end up doing well, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of the tufting materials right now for in here.
That sounds great.
Because I don't want them to be super loose and out on these shelves, so I think like all of this can go up there. I like that a lot. Oh, don't worry, I have gloves, so that will not be a problem, and I'm very much aware of you needing gloves with working with plaster, because it's a very messy material. Which is kind of why I want to play around with it. Like, I don't do stuff with clay or like those kinds of materials very often, but whenever I do, it's very fun. I'm not very good with those kinds of materials, especially when it comes to like sculpting, but I do enjoy it. Like, and I do have a bunch of super sculpt materials to play with because of a kit that I bought from Jazza back when he was doing those, and it was cool. And I'm sad that he doesn't do them anymore. I mean, it does, but they're all geared more towards just like markers and honestly smaller kids, I think, a little bit. Just fine, I get it, but not exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I also have
aimed at the high school college age, and they like.
Well, originally they were aimed at the high school college age or like young adults who were getting into art, and now I feel like they're aimed at preteens or younger, which I do understand because I know he has kids and I know that they're in like elementary school or something, I think, or getting into that age. So he's probably gearing it towards his own children's age range.
That makes sense.
But I'm not that age range, so it doesn't work for me, so I'm like... Alright, I do have some AK diorama materials, so I'm going to put these up here as well. I have used these on some of my bases before, but I do also feel like I can use these a lot more effectively down here, potentially. And it just feels like a good space for them, so we're going to do that. put all our tough stuff in there as well. What is this? Is this an adhesive? The matte finish, so we'll put it down here. It's actually for terrain making.
Oh, okay.
This is a base paint, so I'm just gonna put this cabinet along with the spray bottle. Actually, the spray bottle will go with the glue, so it's what it's for. This is pretty cool. I forgot about these. They have these like cool pre-done boulders that you can like put your figures onto, which is pretty neat. My favorite thing that All Game Terrain has done is we've got these like awesome little packs of pre-designed tufting or gravel and like basing materials, and some of them are just straight bags of the same type of material, you know, one particular type of tuft color. They do have some though that are a mix of like a specific type of ground type. And I think that's really cool because that gives you some flexibility with having a variety of different colors and tones to play with, but not having to buy a bunch of individual packs like this, but still probably having enough for like one project or like a squad or something like that when you're working on miniatures rather than specifically wargaming terrain or bigger builds like doing dioramas for like tanks and that kind of stuff. So we're gonna put all this, actually this, loosey goosey, I don't need in this box. I think that'll be fine. And then just look awesome. I think it will. That's what I'm. Yep. Cool. Do that. Bring that down there. I have a couple other.
That fine turf on the table.
Yes. This stuff?
No, behind you.
Oh yeah. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep all the turf and everything in here. I'll mix in my woodland scenics and all game terrain stuff with my citadel, which I think I've had for ages. I also have some of the army painter stuff as well.
Is that box just flock?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep it in the box? Or do you want to be able to see it on the shelf?
Well, so one of the reasons that I'm keeping it in the box is because I have a bunch of these, which are on like. So you know what? These ones I'll keep out.
I think we need peg.
Huh? We
need pegboard.
We do. We really do need pegboard. I'll keep these out so we can see them.
I was just going to see them. My bit. Remind myself we have.
Yes. You know what? I'm actually gonna do. I have upstairs in the hobby room. It's got a few things in it, but I think I can rearrange it. I have a little green like bin. I don't know if a better way to describe it. I usually use it for like desk organization and such. I'm gonna bring that down here and I'll put that into this because it's shallow enough that I think it'll fit. And I can put these in these loosey-goosey ones in there.
Cool.
That way they're organized a bit better and I can get rid of the box. Oh. Will this work? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna move this.
All that monologuing.
Listen, I like to monologue.
And yet you never wanted to do theater.
No.
You would have enjoyed it so much.
If I probably would have, to be fair. Okay, that's cool. Now I can see them all.
Oh, that's so adorable. What was that TikTok trend? Fridge-scaping?
Oh yes, the fridge-scaping, yes.
Where people were like taking interior designing their fridge interiors.
Yes.
TikTok.
Ridiculous.
Is it too deep?
No, I just need a
box.
No. I was just, a couple of them were just so tall that it was pushing it like behind, and I was just trying to prevent that. Okay. I'm debating. All I'm sitting here doing right now is I'm debating whether or not. Actually, so you can see what I've done. I'm debating whether or not I want the diorama like paint essentially. I think I'm gonna put it up top because I think I want these with the actual top stuff.
I would agree with that.
That's what I was sitting there debating.
Yeah. Important question.
What's the important question?
What's the dinner plan?
I don't have a dinner plan.
Shit.
What do you want the dinner plan to be? I'm removing this label because it's useless to me. I want to be able to see the color. There we go. Bam! Look at that. Beautiful. See things. What, do you have a preference? Like, I can take us out. We can order pizza.
He said the magic words. I'm a large geek man. Of course I like pizza.
Oh, I know. I know. Okay, go.
It's on Friday, so I'm just keeping that in mind.
It is Friday. No, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday because my
Oh,
meeting's...
yeah, right. It is Thursday.
It's Thursday!
I miss Carlitos.
Dude, me too.
Carlitos was a Mexican restaurant in college.
It was great. It probably still is great. I think they're still around.
Yeah. Kind of like it over Rubio's.
Me too. Okay, that does need to go back upstairs.
No, wait, what?
It is flock, not flock. It's
Flux.
it's flux for basing.
God.
I mean, it could probably be used down here, but do you think I should keep the green stuff down here? I'm gonna be doing building, I think, down here, so I feel like it's...
If you're going to be doing all the building down here, yes.
Okay, I think I will.
Okay.
Because I'm feeling like with being able to use like the drill and the little... Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm just gonna do it down here, so I might as well just do all of it down here. Okay, so in that case, we'll put these up top.
Do we have anything on the middle top?
Yeah, some PP. Oh, yes, some of the other PP.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. I also was thinking about that, and
I was like, wait, our respirators.
yes, thank you. I'm glad you asked.
Okay, so yeah, two full shelves.
Yep.
Those are the accessories and replacement filters.
Yep. There's also, I think, one pair of glasses in there.
Oh, okay. Probably two if we got one with each.
I don't... We might. I don't remember specifically. Also, Luke, thank you for the additional gifted membership. Smoke Eater Gaming. Welcome to the Hobby Night Legion. It's lovely to have you here. Okay, let me put this...
It's Friday. It means I have an extra day to edit.
Yeah, that's why when you told me earlier that I was like putting things off, I was like, I'm not putting things off. I thought we were still perfectly fine.
I was putting them
on. No, what, I mean, maybe you were, but there was with the organizing. No, there was something about when I needed to organize the footage. Oh, it was this morning. We were in here, we were doing something else, I was getting in the way, and you were like, please go organize the footage. I feel like you're putting that off. And I was like, isn't it?
It wasn't because I thought it was Friday.
Uh-huh.
I said that because you had promised me for 2 days you were going to organize the footage.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And you hadn't done it.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair.
But let me make this clear.
Yes.
This is coming from a man who has absolutely not wasted a single moment of time in the past week.
Definitely not.
Who has not sat around and played Balatro while watching YouTubers play Balatro. I have absolutely in no way wasted my time doing that. It was an efficient use of my time studying the current market trends in gaming so I understand what is both going on in the premium space as well as the indie space and even the casino space. Because while it is not a gambling game, I promise you the gambling industry is paying attention and you will not interrupt me or I will throw this chair.
Don't tear at me. This isn't our pro wrestling thing. Havman did donate $5 and asked if we could hug. So if you wouldn't mind coming over here, I'm gonna give you a hug. Okay.
Fine. Ha! Bobby Sawyer!
Yay! There we go. Okay, we're not actually on camera much.
I think you were when I did that.
Yay! I was. There you go. There you go. Got a body slam and a hug. How was that? Perfect? Okay, what is this? Is this the just sanding block?
Yeah, that is for attaching sandpaper to.
So then probably with the other like files and
Maybe you might just want to figure out a shelf or something to put sanding stuff on. You're gonna end up with a lot of it.
that is true.
What about the other sanding stuff that's in the left closet?
There's sanding stuff in there?
Yes. White shelf.
Ah.
White shelf.
Got it. Yes. That makes sense. I'll put that in front and
Does that have his way of saying I'm being too aggressive?
No. This was like literally a while ago, actually. It was when you were getting stuff for me upstairs.
Oh.
And I just completely forgot, but then he had to go to do something, and so he wasn't here. So it's fine, actually, because he's back in chat, and therefore, it's fine. Yes, it's because we have great teamwork and everything, so. Great teamwork and throwing me to the ground. Alright, we are good. We are looking good there.
Did the chat respond to me like doing that at all?
I'm good with that view of the hug body slam. Excellent. I'm really glad to hear it. EC Dub was chanted. Thank you, Diggs.
Hashtag don't try this at home.
Yeah, hashtag don't try this at home.
That's your powerful drum.
This is my powerful Dremel.
You
know it's powerful because it comes in a... Yes, I have 3 Dremels, okay? I know. I might have too many Dremels. You can't have too many Dremels. They're also not all Dremels because that's the brand name. It is a rotary tool.
You have 1 Dremel and...
I have 2... I have 1 Dremel and 2 rotary tools. Or 3 total.
But you do have 3 powers. You have that one in your hand, which is actually... I don't know what's the voltage on it?
You might want to look at the thing I took off, because it's in the box. It doesn't say. I can't cut this. There we go. Got it. Does it say?
It's 100 watt.
100. Got it. Ooh.
1/8 horsepower.
Nice.
So that one's got that one is the one that if you wanted to actually do some woo.
Fancy.
I think those fancy accessories.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, this is fancy.
Yeah, so that's the one that if you're wanting to do some work on metal or larger scale you know when we've seen John Malecki do some carving stuff?
Yeah, this would be more for that.
You don't quite want to go all the way up to an angle grinder with a shaping disc.
Yes.
This is sort of that in-between point.
Got it.
This is probably something you would use on in cars, I would say. It's a lot of horsepower is all I'm trying to get to.
That's awesome, and I'm very excited for it.
Whereas I think that Dremel one will be a step down from that, and then the Ryobi one will be a step down from that.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I can't help it, guys. It's just my job to make men and women drool, okay? I'm sorry.
I think I picked you up for a power slam.
No, this is because of my tools.
Oh.
My powerful Dremels. I'm gonna put this one below because I don't think it's gonna fit in there, but I do want to keep it. Yeah, so that is where that's gonna go, which I do like. Nice one. Oh, whoops! I forgot some flowy. Nice that. Do something a little different down there, I think. Okay. Sculpting tools. Do you think I should keep them down here? Just I
imagine if you're going to do sculpting, we'll be doing it down
You know
here.
what? That's a good point. Okay, so this is the hot foam cutter. This...
Oh, yeah, we'll get a good one.
Oh, yeah. Can you, before you leave, though, can you just set that off to the side? I want to get it out of the way. Oh, cracking my neck. You guys didn't see it because I was off camera, but that's fine. I don't think I need this, but I'm going to put it in my bag. Oh. What are those wrenches called? What are those? I'm an idiot. Don't tell him that I forgot what this. What is this called? Socket. No, socket wrench is not correct. I don't remember. I feel really stupid. Hex? It's a speed wrench? Hex wrench? Is it also called a hex wrench? Allen wrench. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something. Okay. I have some armature wire. That probably will want to stay down here. And then these are pinning materials, like for when you're pinning like miniatures together, you know, like metal ones or big ass resin ones. So these are some pinning materials. I'm gonna keep these down here too, because again, if I'm doing building down here, then that is probably what I'll want it for. So, I think I'm gonna put these in the drawer with the drill. That will go there next to the drill.
Give me a moment to find the star.
That's okay. Ah, yes, the hot foam cutter. I'm gonna put
that one has both a pen and a wire.
Cool. I'm gonna put that in here along with this one. What's this? Wood screws. Okay, perfect. That will go over here with the other screws.
This is partially just me running around the house, like grabbing things that have been put in different weird places.
It's true.
I think I've got most of it.
I think you got two. Like
everything that's left upstairs is pretty much painting and like basic.
I'm sure there's probably some random stuff in some of the drawers that will end up needing to come.
I mean, I've pulled most of that already.
But I'm sure, but yeah, I feel like we're feeling pretty good. So, okay, the hot wire cutters. I'm gonna put the armor.
Honestly, I kind of want that down below with that green Dremel box.
Oh, you know what? That's fine. Yes, that works for me.
Because to me, that is all like we start working on paint foam terrain sculpting and things like that.
I am totally for that. That is great. I think I'm gonna turn this way because I just want the handle accessible. Love it. Okay.
There's one other thing. Oh, wire.
Oh, this is armature wire, not for this isn't like soldering or that kind of wire. So I think I'm just gonna put it in with some of this
yeah, I think that stuff. Yeah, consumables. I like it.
Because I feel like it's gonna probably be used there. High tech. These I think should go back upstairs because that's the pink mostly. Yep. So pop that over.
Oh,
what's up?
We were talking about this and I was wrong.
There is another key. Ah ha ha!
I thought it was one key per cabinet. It's one key per lock.
It is. I was right. I was convinced that we were missing a key, and Chaos was like, "Nope, we are not." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, I thought it was just one key per. But instead, they gave us one per lock.
I wasn't crazy.
You never are.
Sometimes I am. Okay, where should I put these sculpting tools? I'm gonna put them up here with this stuff. Because it will go with the...
Should I go in the drawers? Should I go in the drawers?
Well, no, because I feel like it needs to go with the green stuff.
Okay.
Because it's, that's what it's gonna end up being used for. Most likely.
Yeah.
Than not. Either that or Sculpey. Which that is something that might want to come down here. The Jazza box has a bunch of the Sculpey and Super Sculpt and
Let's do that.
That'll be an off-camera thing, but I'm just saying that, I'm trying to think of, things that might need to come down here eventually. This battery, light. Love it. Here. Cool. This is I have this sitting on my desk, and it's gonna probably remain there on my bench. I'm sorry, on my bench. And I think it's really cool, and it occurs to me that I can make something like this potentially in the future, because wood burning and doing this is not Like I know it's difficult, but it's
That's
a
not
skill.
burning. That's a CNC.
Oh, it's a CNC. Well, we could also eventually maybe have a CNC machine. But I like this idea. This is from Cromlech. If you guys are ever familiar with the Bits brand, they do a bunch of really cool like resin models as well as MDF models. And this is what the bust that I painted on the channel like 2 years ago or something came in. So that really big orc pirate, he came in this, and I've kept this box ever since because I thought it was super cool, and it's going to live on my desk. And I really needed to point that out to you. Vacuum. Where would you like me to put this?
With the other
Oh,
one.
with the other. Yes.
Just put it standing up.
Good call. There we go. That's up there. I don't think I'm opening anything else. I'm going to put this in.
Yeah, I'm sort of standing here doing a scan of the room. Like, there's some off-camera tidying we need to do, but it's...
Yeah, I think for the most part, I'm feeling...
Yeah, 'cause my plan is once we wrap up the stream and go for a walk, I'll order the pizza before that.
I'm really glad about the pizza. You're right, there is that video of me using the socket wrench, you're right. That was really fun. Also, I love the sound a socket wrench makes. That click, like cranking, is just really nice. I put these in here, by the way. Because...
That is fine. If there's not room, I would also set them with the clamps.
Oh, is that a better idea for
Well,
them?
that's what they're for.
Oh, they're more for clamping? Okay. That was my misunderstanding.
You can use them as like a wrench in a pinch.
I read the word wrenching clamp, and I think that's what they were called on the packaging, and I think I took more of the wrench than the clamp side of it.
Yeah, they're more like, you can wrench them around like a pipe.
God.
But
Okay,
I got them more for holding on.
That makes sense to me then, and I'll put them in with the wrenches.
Here, let me pull the camera back a bit.
Yeah, I
sort
feel...
of do a final, like, where we ended up today.
Yes, because I'm honestly feeling really pleased.
You should. You've done a spectacular job.
Like, this feels great,
Like
guys.
the jackass who's been harassing you the entire time.
What? You've been harassing me the entire time, and I don't think anybody in chat thinks that either.
That's true. I only physically assaulted you technically once.
What? Oh, yes.
The body slam?
With the body slam, yes. How far are you two from the fires? We are
pretty darn far.
Yeah, we're
in the San Francisco area.
Yeah, we're in the San Francisco area. We're not near LA, so thank goodness to anybody who is down in LA. You're probably not watching the stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fires. But my heart goes out to you. To anybody that lives down there, I am so sorry that that's happened. It sucks. Please support the people that you know that live in that area, because fuck, I've been seeing the coverage and holy cow.
The insurance rebuilding is going to suck for the people who live there.
It really, really is. Like, oh my goodness. But no, we are thankfully very far away from the fires.
If you're not an American and you don't really have a good sense of how far away we are, distance in North America,
yes,
we are, with traffic, 6 hours away from
yes,
LA.
Exactly.
Maybe even 7, because we're on the far side of San Francisco from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, thankfully for us at least, the wind direction that's been sort of fueling it all has been blowing the smoke more out to sea.
Yeah, that's actually the thing that I was actually asking CC about this morning, as I was like, do we need to be prepping for, like, smoke from the fires?
Yet, but it might happen.
Well, thankfully we do have some of the proper,
yeah, we got plenty of N95s.
Exactly. And we can always go and grab some more just in case, like, and we might do that just randomly. I don't think we'll...
We have, like, a full box of them, plus we have respirators and not...
That's true, we do have our respirators, and that would be fine as well. So, like, that's the main thing that I've been worried about, is mostly just, like, if we're gonna deal with smoke again, because we've dealt with some bad smoke in the area, before.
Yeah, in 2020, if you ever saw any photos of the day that the sky turned red in San Francisco,
that was horrifying.
It was like 1 in the afternoon, and the sky was just like pumpkin orange.
Yeah, it was not cool. And it smelled not great.
Yeah.
I mean, it smelled kind
It
of.
had to do with how high up the wood ash had gotten into the atmosphere.
Yeah, it was wild. So, like, that's been my biggest concern is, like, are we gonna have to deal with that? But thankfully, it doesn't seem like it. We're far enough away. So, but I do appreciate you guys being concerned for us. Thank you for that. But yeah, I think we're done for today. I'm really pleased with this. Like Chaos Cultist said, we do have a little bit more organizing to do on camera.
Cardboard to take.
We have a lot of cardboard to take care of, but thankfully I have a cardboard disposal area very nearby. The main thing is, and actually some of it I'm keeping, because the nice thing is a lot of the cardboard that was sent to us around the Husky storage unit is really thick stuff.
Yeah, it's just big, like,
it's just like, yeah. So I'm actually going to keep a lot of that, the stuff that doesn't have like other chunks stuck to it, because I want to use it as surfaces to put onto my workbench in case I need to like cut into something, etc.
Well, we talked about you did like a Lego build on the workbench. We have to cover all those dog holes.
Exactly.
All
my Lego pieces. Exactly. So like I have that. Also, these boxes up here, one of the reasons I'm keeping these were like the lids to the containers. The reason I'm keeping them, this nice little groove in them, and I figured this is going to be great for doing like flocking and being able to collect and suck up all the dust and everything a little bit more, keep it a bit more contained. The other thing that it could work well for is doing any priming or like spray painting or airbrushing into, if I just need to do like quick and I don't want to pull out like the full HUD or whatever. So that I think is gonna be it. I am so happy with how everything turned out. I mean, the nice thing is I still have open shelves where I can still port things.
Oh, and there's a bunch of room up in the workshop, or not the workshop,
in the hobby room now.
Yeah, in the painting room.
I 100% believe it.
So
like,
I loosen some stuff up.
Completely. Like, I definitely have some considerations now to make of what I want to keep in the hobby room versus what I want to bring down here, because I do really feel like a lot of my basing materials might come down here. Like, even the tubs and stuff, I might just move all of that down here, just keep it together, make it less messy up in the hobby room, because those fibers get everywhere. And now that I might get the self-sticky ones upstairs.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because like, especially when it gets into the summer, we don't have air conditioning in this garage.
That's a good point.
I don't know if you're going to really want to be doing that in here.
Well, and also the heat might ruin the adhesive.
That's an even better point.
So yeah, so okay, point made then. But some things are definitely going to come down here. Some things might move back upstairs. I'll sort of feel it out as we continue to do stuff down here and actually start doing projects in here, which hopefully will be very soon. But as Chaos Cultist said, you can expect a painting tutorial very soon of the bathing Geralt, which I'm very hyped for. And until then, I will see you guys probably tomorrow for at least a like 2-ish hour stream, depending
on Rogue Trader.
Trader. Because I like my meeting.
Yeah, because of IPMS,
it's not until 7:30, so and I don't have to do a PO box.
I'm thinking about recording though for the tutorial.
Yes.
Yeah, so chances are that tutorial is going to might come out Monday.
Okay.
Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Just
no,
you know.
No, absolutely, yeah. So I think I do have some recording to do this week for the tutorial. Half of it's done. The speaking portions aren't yet though. But I don't even think that's going to take super long.
No, but the setup for the gimmick will.
The setup for the gimmick will though. I think I have enough bubble bath. I'm excited.
We'll play it safe.
And so that is that, and we do have some Rogue Trader this weekend, so you can be expecting that. I'll be posting probably about my IPMS meeting tomorrow, so if you guys are interested in what's going on with that, you can expect to see that. And in the meantime, just make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's hobby stream. I'll see you later. Bye.
If to end the stream, I can't. I'm pointing the camera.
I understand. I'm going to end the stream now. Goodbye, everybody.